Chat. It's that time again. What time is it, chat? It's the darkest dungeon time. Indeed, it is the time once again to fling yourselves bravely and boldly ever onwards into the eldritch hordes of general horror. Because, hey, why the hell would you not want to do that? It just seems like a complete, it's a completely normal hobby, right? You know, it's a thing you gotta do, right? You go stab the evil beasties and shit. But I shall say, I have decided that we need to mix some things up a little bit, and I've been checking out quite a lot of the interesting team compositions. The ones which have sort of specific names and whatnot. I was just thumbing my way through the wiki and all of that stuff. And there were some really hilarious ones which look, in some ways, absolutely god-awful, but in other ways, really, really fun. Things like the Last Crusade Party, which is just 4 Crusaders. Sort of a point-and-click kill everything, which is like 2 bounty hunters up front and 2 arbalests in the back. The Tomb Raider Party, which is just 4 grave robbers. All sorts of really weird things like that. So I was thinking, what might be fun would be if we were to maybe go and sort of try and see if we can get some of those crazier things to actually work. See if we can do some silly shit. Unfortunately, Josh, yes, you are dead, and you're probably not going to be coming back anytime soon. You can see it in there, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun, I think. But in order to do that, we're going to need a pretty sizable hero barracks. We're going to need, like, maximum roster for that, because we're going to have to do a lot of crazy shit, and we're going to have a lot of double ups. One of the interesting ones was 4. Like, I guess if you're a real loot whore, you could do the 4 antiquarian run, which is just absolutely insane. And another interesting one, which looked very fun, would be 4 Vestals, or Vestals, because that would basically make your team almost unkillable, because in every single position they have access to one thing which can basically heal them, except for position 1. So all of your Vestals in positions 2, 3, and 4 will have access to both. All of them will have access to Divine Comfort. You'll have 2 of them with Divine Grace. Both of them in the back can judge things. You'll definitely have Dazzling Light and Illumination, so in theory, your torch will never run out, because you'll probably be having 2 people using Illuminate, like, all the goddamn time. It sounds like kind of a fun one. Someone in chat is very enthusiastic for that. They're just screaming out, Last Crusade Party now, Deus Vult. I do want to try that one, because it sounds very, very interesting, because you would have 4 Crusaders. So I was sort of trying to theory craft it a little bit, like, what would you need? You'd probably want all of them to basically have a battle heal, or at least a couple of them at the back to have that. Inspiring Cry would be more or less necessity, because that way you've got stress management and, again, torch management and a minor heal. You'd have battle heal, so there's quite a fair bit of healing potential there. So you could definitely have sort of a backliner, maybe, who just basically sits there spamming Inspiring Cry. Could be quite an interesting one there. You'd basically then just be setting it on a sort of a Smite, Accusation, Stunning, Holy Lance rotation, like moving people front and back, because that way you could sort of move positions 3 and 2 and swap them around quite a bit, so that they can actually get battle healed by your position 4 Crusader. So I was just sort of messing around with that. It would be kind of interesting just to sort of try something out like that, but we'll see. So we got some interesting potential for the future, but for now I think we're going to have to see what party we can put together, and we're going to have to do basically a load of loot runs, because we're going to need to A, upgrade the stagecoach for this, and B, we're going to have a lot of upgrades for the blacksmith and the guild, because we will need to stay on top of everyone's gear and everyone's talents in order to do it. It could be very interesting. So, I'll see how that rolls out in the future. But for now, I do believe that we need to have a little bit of a loot whoring run. We also need to sort out some people's stress. So I'm thinking Sauron needs to just... You need to go and spend some time either with the whores or in the church or something like that. We can't give you any particular high quality whores. You're just going to have to take what you're given, I'm afraid, so... Apparently you have some slightly strange requests. Well, that's nice to know. Not gonna question you. I've given up just questioning our adventurers. I just kind of let them, you know, crack on with whatever they need to do. Right, I mean, what sort of party could we do? Definitely think Sombro, I think, is good for another run if we were to take a position 3 Jester, but our Jester kind of needs a break for it, so we're probably going to be looking for some low-stress things. I think I'll throw a party together, initially, and then we'll try out, then we'll sort of see what we've got sort of non-stress-wise. So, unfortunately, we're going to need Zera, because it's a loot run. So probably going to stick that position in position 3. Man-at-Arms. I've done some very interesting reading on the Man-at-Arms, and I noticed there was an interesting trinket which gave them like bonus healing in position 4. So I was thinking, position 4 Man-at-Arms, that's a weird one. Then you're basically just having him at the back spamming bolster and command and guarding things, but then that's it. It seems kind of unusual because you can't then use retribution, which would seem like the thing you'd want to use. It seemed like an interesting one, so maybe something to try there, or maybe a position 3. So he just sits a little bit more at the back and acts more as a buffer. Could be some interesting shit going on there, but we'll see. So, we have Siegfried. Oh, yes, yes. The guy with these abilities. We really need to change up your abilities, Siegfried. You're not very useful at the moment. Kinda want to get Lewis out, because abominations are fucking awesome. Although, the real problem with them is they do then limit your ability to field the holy people, which, a little bit of a nuisance, but not the end of the world. So, of course, we have Stuns and Beast Bile, which is blighting for rank 2, which is great. One of the builds which I do want to try, which I saw, which looked very amusing, was 3 Abominations and a Houndmaster in position 4. That was kind of fun. And I sort of looked at that and thought, actually, that's not totally impractical, because the biggest complaint that I have with Abominations is having to basically build your entire party around them. Because they're very specific in what they do, and the main problem with them is it messes up your ability to field holy guys. So you can't field Vestals, you can't field Flagellants, Lepers, or Crusaders with them. So you kind of have to put loads of other stuff in it. But the advantage that they have is because they have this ability, Absolution, here, which gives them actually a pretty good heal and a stressed heal when they're leveled up. Because, obviously, you need that to counter the fact that, as it goes into beast form, it causes stress to everyone else in the party. So, having 3 of them in the party is quite an interesting way of doing it, because they're actually pretty self-sufficient. So, yeah, it's something which seems like it could very well be amusing. But now we've got to try and play around the Abomination, as you always have to. So frontline, I'm thinking we're probably going to have either Bullet or Colnix. The question is, which one do I want, and how will it then interact with position 4? So position 4 would then probably be Jeff or Phoenix. So either our Grave Robber or our Plague Doctor. Or I could stick the Antiquarian as a position 4 and then have something A little different from position 3, so I can maybe field a position 3 buffing man-at-arms. There's some quite interesting stuff. So, we have many potentials here. Bullet is volunteering as tribute, so I suppose that's a sign that maybe we should be fielding him. As long as you don't get triggered this time, because, my god, last time around you were just a fucking nuisance. So, we've got a pretty self-sufficient Abomination, because they can heal themselves. We've got wussy-ass heals from our Antiquarian, because, yes, 1-1 heal, that's terrible. So, we kind of need something which can sit in as a position 3 or 4 healer. Now, we could get Siegfried in. I'm kind of tempted to, because Weird Reconstruction is really good. Like, really, really good. It's crazy powerful, as long as it nukes high up. Otherwise, it's just awful. So, potential for that, because big nuke heals. Otherwise, probably want Plague Doctor because of Battlefield Medicine, although Battlefield Medicine, again, it's a 1-1 heal, not very good. Someone's saying Mangina. You can't field Mangina with an Abomination because he's holy. He will not serve with the creature that is the Abomination. It's one of the biggest problems that Abominations have in this game. So, it's actually something which I'd kind of like to see changed, actually, so that you could field holies with the Abomination, but maybe if there was some sort of interesting mechanic, like it did sort of double stress to the holy guys, and maybe they can just constantly blame the Abomination for everything and like shout shit at them so they get double stress as well. So like you could field it, but it like really increased the stress mechanic levels. I think you could do something about that, and it would give you sort of a little bit more flexibility. You could play some teams that you don't normally play, and I think it would just add a little extra interesting dynamic here. So, Weakening Curse, pretty good. Visceral Artillery, it's really, where do I want him to go? Do I want him to go position 3 or position 4? I'm thinking position 3. Sacrificial Stab is pretty good if you're going to be encountering Eldritch things. It's more... we kind of just want all of these. They're all good, and it just depends sort of on where he goes. Hand and Demon Pull, probably not necessary. Weakening Curse is just really good, as is Abyssal Artillery. So I'll probably set him in position 3. Big damage to the backs and the fronts. The ability to debuff things so they do less damage. And Weird Reconstruction. Yeah, someone's saying they like the fact that you can't field the Abomination with holy things, it makes you experiment with other classes. I disagree. If you go and check on the forums and all of that sort of things like that, you tend to find a lot of newer players, they just don't touch the Abomination. They basically just end up ignoring it and just never fielding them because they're so awkward to build your team around. So, that's one sort of complaint about it. I think if you removed that, but you made it sort of like double or triple stress or something like that, you'd see Abominations having a lot more use in some wider things, so... interesting. Okay, so, position 4. That all works. We can stack up the dodge, which is basically all the Antiquarian is any good for. Position 3, Stabby, works fine. Abyssal Artillery, works fine. Weakening Curse, works fine. Weird Reconstruction, which is our main nuke heal, works absolutely fine. Abomination, well, they are perfect position 2s, because all of their human skills only really work in position 2, so that's fine, and their beastie things work quite nicely in position 2 or 1, so you get some interesting stuff going on there. And Man-at-Arms front up Retribution Defender build so that he can keep everyone else alive if need be. Cool. So now, let's get some trinkets going here. Abomination, I think his stuff is ranged. Yes, there's no point in giving him a melee trinket. I will, however, give melee trinket to that dude, because of course. Let's see what's useful. Actually, let's see if I've got any other trinkets I did from other players. There we go. So who doesn't need stress? She's already kind of stressed, so let's give her the stress reduction thing. Can't have her flipping out at all. Dodge and Speedstone works nice on the man-at-arms if you're going to do a Retribution-style build, which could be fun. The move amulet could be useful if I wanted to field this guy with demonic pull, which can be interesting against spellcasters. Can be useful. It's useful as a corpse clear, so there is some interesting potential there. Plus 10% virtue chance for the abomination, absolutely. Accuracy for that dude. Is there anything we really want there? Extra damage if HP is low, don't really want him to have low HP, although the Blight and Bleed resist, yeah, minus 10, that's kind of bad. I think maybe just pop the Speedstone on the Occultist so he's a little bit quicker off the, thing, a little quicker off the mark each and every turn. So, I think we're good with this. Give it a go, and then we'll come back and see if we can begin expanding our town, so we can start getting some weird people in and start having some silly gimmicky builds like 4 Crusaders, because I want to try 4 Crusaders. I mean, how can you not want to try 4 Crusaders? That's a pretty good one. Debuff Amulet, that's nice, although it's only crests as a reward. Is there anything that has deeds? That's got deeds. And those Obelisk Greaves, which are really, really good, actually. We just need everything. Deeds and portraits and just fucking everything. Yeah, 5 deeds seems pretty good, but fuck it, we'll just have to go. It's all about loot at the moment. Just all about loot. Alright. Medium dungeon, we're gonna need a fair old whack of food. Couple of that, couple of that. Torches, because I don't want to forget those, as I always do. And as always, we're going to need things to diffuse everything. So this is ruins. Gotta take holy water. Holy water is useful in every single place. And other than that, I can't remember what enemies are in the ruins. It's mostly the bandits and shit, isn't it? So probably going to need some bandages, because they do have some bleeds, if I recall. I'm also trying to think of what obstacles are in the area, what curios. That's what we might need. I think we may need a couple of medicinal herbs. We'll take it anyway, just because. Can't really go wrong with having a little bit too much stuff. Let's just get on in there and see what happens.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our
A fair bit of curios over here. We'll go with that. Alright, let's make the murder happen. Or, you know, you can miss. I mean, that's cool as well. Start stacking up the dodge, because it's necessary.
Death waits.
Someone's just saying I should look it up on the wiki. Yeah, I don't like doing that, because it's just kind of boring. It ruins the overall flow of things. Honestly, if I wanted to do that, I'd just get the thing off the workshop, which just, like, it changes the dialogue box, which pops up to show you, like, all the different stuff that you can use, so you don't accidentally use something that's, like, useless. And honestly, I don't really see that mod as, like, cheating or anything like that, because, frankly, it's just a substitute for memorizing everything, so it would be a thing. It would be a thing to use.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Stun the maggots. They resisted. Ah, don't worry, bro, you're fine. You're not fine, you just missed. I don't know why, but I find it very hard to take an enemy seriously when their main attack is named Grave Nibble. It's just... It's called Nibble, for God's sake. That doesn't exactly inspire the biggest fear in the world.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Right, confession booth is holy water, as I recall. There we go. That sorted out her stress. Just go in here so we don't get the extra stress of walking backwards all along that way. Because that's a thing, apparently. You know, walking backwards apparently stresses everyone out quite a lot. Never really understood why. What's up, guys? Now let's get some minus damage on the crossbow there, because they have a habit of hitting hard. Probably should go for a stun. That guy might resist. 25. It's kind of a high. Well, for this level, it's kind of high anyway. Now, poor man at arms getting hammered. Alright, spam dodge. It's basically all the antiquarian is here for. Just spamming dodge abilities. If you're going to be getting pounded again, you might as well use just retribution on things. So you've got the riposte ability, which is pretty good. Especially if they're all going to relentlessly target that guy. Again, minus damage for the crossbow, because fuck those guys, they do way too much damage for me to be happy with. See if we can stun him as well. Hey, there we go.
Another one falls.
Crush the middle skeleton. Easy game. And stack up the dodge. Because stacking buffs. Actually, speaking of stacking buffs, I was messing around on the other game which I'm playing because, you know, that's how I roll. Of course I'm playing 2 iterations of the game at the same time. But my other game, I was looking at the Jester there. Remember at the end of the last stream I was messing around trying to sort of get a finale Jester to work. And I was just dicking around with it in the other game. And I found out that the buff duration for the Jester's things, like Dirk Stab, what was the other one? Solo and things like that. They all last, I believe, on that character, it was like 6 or 7 rounds. Now, that character was a higher level and they were upgraded, so I'd have to look back at like lower level ones and see if like the turn duration is relative to the level of the talent. But if that's the case, then working it out mathematically like that, you would get 2 solo casts and then probably 2 or 3 Dirk Stabs in that time before finale. So ultimately you could get the finale to basically buff by 100%, or actually potentially over 100%, which is pretty damn strong, actually. So that was just a thing that I was considering. Because then it would actually probably nuke pretty damn hard. Although my one major complaint about that is that it would still be a hell of a setup for one ability that's like one use. If you could pull it off, and of course it's the setup time as well. Like 5 or 6 rounds as like 5 or 6 rounds to set up one ability, that's absurd, frankly. But it could be interesting. Could be interesting just to try it. I'm actually just mutate here. Let's go for it. Unleash the true power. Ah, this is where the abomination becomes fun. How can anyone not love the abomination? Look at that. It's a beast. It's literally a beast. Like, actually, literally, not metaphorically. It is just a beast.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
stack some more dodge, on the off chance we actually dodge something. My poor dude, he will definitely need, he'll definitely need some heals soon. Probably get on top of that. There you go. That's a proper heal. Some light bleeds, but, who cares. They're only mild. And stack some dodge again! Look at it go. A whole +9. Oh, low-level characters. You're so funny.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Another big heal. We're rolling some pretty damn good heals on this weird reconstruction. It's working pretty damn good, and we've not had any bleeds from it either, so pretty good. Pretty good. I'm tempted to actually just let her attack for once, just to kill that thing. Just get it out of the way. Because hey, why the hell not? Pretty funny in Antiquarian getting a killing blow on something. That was a weak strike. Go rageful at that thing. There you go. Easy.
As victories mount, so
Let's get everyone back in the right position, shall we? And of course we will use the key on the heirlooms because I want my bonus loot. And of course, I don't have the space for the bonus loot, but these are two things that we really, really need. Those torches should be stacked up like that. Okay, that was pretty easy. I could chuck out the holy water, or I could chuck out the emerald. Holy water is just... oh, I've got a journal page. Who even cares? They're irrelevant. Let's go. Oh, the antiquarian. Only you can find an antique in a torch. Just in a torch sconce, randomly. It's like, yeah, there's an antique in there somehow. Because, you know, that makes sense. Okay, we've got a fair few rooms left. I'm really hoping for a scout proc at some point. Because these traps getting annoying. Also, I'd like to know if I have to go into that one. Oh, chests, display cabinets. I can't remember what those are. Is it herbs? No. It's pretty sure it's not holy water. Just open it. You're only going to get a bleed or something like that, so we can take care of that. There we go! There's a secret room! And it's back there! I must go back to the secret room. Because loot whoring. It's another reason to get scout procs. See? Isn't it better that I had a key for this rather than using it on the thing, chat? Yeah. See all those people complaining. Okay, bandages we're gonna have to get rid of. I don't even know what I want to get rid of. I could just get rid of medicinal herbs. Or drop the holy water, I suppose. I don't want to drop the holy water, I like holy water. Fuck emeralds, who gives a shit about them? These things are worth so much more. Oh boy. Oh boy. Since we're going on a loot whore run, we could actually just exit the dungeon now. I guess I could just camp for the sake of getting rid of the getting rid of the wood. Because, you know, you got to get rid of the wood sometimes. We'll have, what, 1, 2 fights, 3 fights. There's another room over there. Oh, no, that's just a, yeah, battle room with a curio. So we've got 1, 2 fights. 3, 4 on the way if I go around that way. 5. It would actually be worth camping now. Actually, I don't even have to go that way because that's an empty room. So, 1 battle, 2 battles, 3 battles if I go around that way, which I'm pretty much going to have to. Although I don't really have to go that way. I'd like to for the curios. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and if there's only 1 room over there, it's actually worth camping here. So I can get all the buffs and shit. Let's do that.
A moment of respite. A chance to steal
How much food do we have? 4. Don't really need the heal, so we'll have half rations. It's not really necessary. Okay, do I want to just produce a random trinket? Probably. Let's see what everyone's got, though. Unspeakable Commune prevents night ambushes. All companions plus 7 strength, but plus 7 stress. But, you know, preventing night ambushes is really cool. I think we're going to have to do that because fuck night ambushes. They are literally the worst thing ever. We do need something stress relieving, so that's self-stress relief. 1 companion minus stress. 1 companion minus stress, okay. So Proton damage is nice, but we've not had any major problems thus far with that, so... I really don't want him to go there, because plus 20 stress on 4 battles is going to be fucking awful. Honestly, I don't think I really have the inventory space to craft a random thing. I kind of like need all this stuff, apart from maybe the food. Oh, good lord. Although party plus 10 dodge and plus 3 crit, that's pretty good. But as is plus 10% prot and 15% damage on that guy is actually insane. We'll de-stress the abomination. Can't have that guy going completely fucking nuts after all. Or do I just want to just minus stress him? Oh, it's a tough decision. Yeah, I think we just have to unstress the abomination. We really can't have that guy freaking out. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. I could still build a trinket if I wanted to. Self-only minus stress, not really useful. Because she's not that stressed. So I can increase the speed of the abomination for that thing, or I can just use tactics and get the party plus dodge or crit, or get the... I think we'll go maintain equipment on that guy. He's a pretty hefty damage dealer, so we'll do that, and then we'll rest up. We've got rid of some of the inevitable problems, so we'll do it. Someone in chat just says unstress the beast. Yeah, that's what the kids call it now, right? Unstressing the beast. Let's begin stacking the dodge. It's pretty much the only job of the antiquarian, that and looting literally everything. Get some minus damage on their arbalast, because fuck guys with crossbows. Start spreading the blight, because yay blight. Can you just straight up crush that thing? No. That's a shame. Abomination definitely needs a heal this round now. Definitely needs a heal. That thing won't blight out. That's kind of annoying, so... Blight them again, stack it up. That'll definitely kill that. That thing won't go down this turn. Start crushing the big guy. We can try and do enough damage to that. Wasn't enough, damn it. Okay, I'll have the Antiquarian attack again, just so those two blight out this turn. It'll make life easy. And then we've got a slightly safer... We've got a bit more of a safe space that we can heal in. Right, heal up the beast. We've de-stressed the beast, now we need to heal the beast. Screw up that guy's accuracy, just fuck that guy, frankly. Come on, miss. Why are you hitting? How very dare you, sir. Stab him in the face. Easy round. Journal pages. No one cares. Oh! I'm really glad I held on to that holy water. Who needs to de-stress more? The abomination. Oh, it's a buff. Derp-de-derp. Do I have herbs? Yes, I do.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of other.
There we go, because apparently herbs help with the Iron Maiden for some reason that I will never understand. Just magic, I guess. Because if we're gonna go with a crazy explanation, just say magic. Is it really worth mutating? Probably not, because he's stressed as hell, and I kind of need them to get through the remainder of everything. One thing I will say that I really like when I've got an abomination in the party is to have a jester. I suppose I could actually just have him use his heal and de-stressor, so that's a thing. Yeah, might as well. Heal yourself and de-stress yourself a little bit, and then we've only really got to worry about the man-at-arms flipping his shit. But that seems to be Bullet's job at the moment, getting triggered. Very, appropriate given his name. Bullet getting triggered, and all of that shit. Really, Broseph? Really? Why you gotta be like that? Missing an ability that we really need to hit. It's not blighting their spellcaster at the back, might as well, because he does the psych damage, and I don't appreciate the psych damage. It is a little bit problematic. Oh, that's fine, you can stress her out. She was the lowest stress person on the team, so I'm totally down with that. Alright, that's good. The courtier is going to die now, so we just have to crush this last skeleton, and that's it, GG. If we get an extra turn... Ah, damn. I say, if we got any extra turns, then we'd actually get some extra heals. Ugh, money. Money, 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 money. Okay, let's eat some food. So we can take the money, and I don't have any keys to open that, so I don't really want to take the chance. Dang nabbit. Oh, bookshelves. I can't remember what to use on bookshelves. Try the herbs, just for fun. Oh, there's a map. That's useful. Please tell me that's the last battle room over there. Oh, it is. Excellent. Okay, so we only have 2 more battles to go. That's actually really good, because that's going to be how long our buffs last for. Awesome. Awesome. Go team. Spread the blight and shit. And stack some dodge. Chat wants me to go back to the chest because I don't need a key. Nope. Not happening. We're just going to keep going forward. We don't back up for nothing. We're committed to only going forward. I need to spread some heals around now. Oh great! That was a really good heal. Really, really good. I'm very happy with that one, Siegfried. A heal of 0. You are brilliant. And someone in chat's pointed out, yeah, going back is a bad idea because we lack food. Yeah. Very true. Because here's the thing, if we run out of food, everyone's going to get very, very stressed and lose a lot of HP. And we're kind of, you know, running out of space with stress and all of that shit, so... Gotta sort of try and work around that.
Compassion is a rarity in the field.
Besides, we've got a shitload of loot going on here. Spread some more heals. Yes, I'm actually going to have my antiquarian use her really shit heal. Might as well. There we go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, another bookshelf. You know what? You should totally touch it. An old journal entry. I don't care. Can that stack higher? It can. Excellent. Who even cares about a journal entry? It's just going to take up valuable loot slots. And now, on to the very last of battles. And some stashed heirlooms. Awesome. Okay, great. That was the thing which I wanted to avoid happening. Well, it's happened now, so... fuck it.
And despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, literally everyone needs to be healed. Fuck it. Doesn't matter if people flip out. This is the last thing. It's the last mission. Let's go it. And Bullet flipped out, but he became courageous. He lost his shit in a good way. There you go. Good kill. Good kill. And then Bullet missed. He became courageous and then just decided to fuck everyone over by missing his swing. Please no stress the beast. Stop trying to stress my beast out. If he loses his shit, everything goes really, really bad. Because he will eat everyone And I would really rather he didn't. Four heals. Oh yeah, so good. Why you gotta be like that, man? Give everyone some dodge. Maybe they'll avoid being hit by something eventually. There we go. 2 people left. This should be easy enough. As long as the beast doesn't go totally fucking mental and eat my entire party. Which is a thing that, you know, they like to do. We can get you to the front, the beast can charge into position too. That'll be fine. Who's lowest? 9, 6, 7. Everyone's kind of doing badly at the moment when it comes for HP. Oh well. Beast! Charge forward and murder things. That's fine, you can stress Bullet out some more. He got over it, you know, for once in his life. Might as well artillery that guy to death. There we go.
These nightmarish creatures can
Okay, we don't need food. I do need the busts. No, I wish to continue adventuring. I want to open this. I do not have a key, though, which is annoying. I wonder if shovels help. It's slightly ajar, so surely you can just reach on in there. Yes, you can. Excellent. That is a successful run when it comes to gathering of gold, anyway.
More bones return to rest. Devils
25,000. That's pretty good. That is a pretty good loot whoring run, if I do say so myself. We got some deeds, we got a load of busts, and some crests. Kind of really needed deeds more than anything else, and portraits, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And Bullet became robust. And Lewis began hating people a little bit more. Of course he did. What a surprise.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory.
Stress reduction is not as good. That is very unfortunate. Okay, we need some stress relief. Definitely. Right, let's see what we got here. Houndmaster, another bounty hunter, and another grave robber. But everything is full. We can expand our hero barracks, and I definitely feel like I need to. Because that way we can begin fielding some ridiculous stuff. We can begin doing some silly dual bounty hunter, dual arbalast nonsense and murder everything that's marked. That could be fun. Or we could get a Houndmaster, because Houndmasters are pretty good, actually. I'll say, actually one of the silly little gimmick builds I saw, which looked really fun, was 3 Abominations and a Beastmaster. So that could be fun. That could be fun. Of course, we could also go for the Lara Croft Tomb Raider build and just have just have 4 grave robbers. Because, you know, that's a thing, apparently. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. But I want 4 Crusaders. I want to do a 4 Crusader party. That's the dream. I'm not sure what ridiculous shit I wish to try first. Because aiming for 4 Crusaders is a hell of an order. It's a very tall order to aim for. What do I feel? Feel like we need a Houndmaster. Their position they're good for position 3 and 4 stuff. What have we got? We did deeds and that, although how's our blacksmith level at the moment? Yeah, it would be nice to actually get level 2 upgrades. So little stuff, and yet so many desires, but so little resources to actually make them happen. I could go full crazy loot whore dream and run a 4 antiquarian party. Oh, that would be a hell of a laugh. I'm very tempted to get weaponsmithing though, instead of increasing the roster. I think we need more loot whore runs. We need some more loot whore runs before we do anything else, I think. In town we'll never drink. Okay, well that's fine. But we do need to sort you out in some way, so... I guess you can go gambling? Can we upgrade the gambling? No, we can't. We don't have the portraits. Go gamble some of your cares away. Why the hell not? Lewis definitely needs some de-stressing, so... I mean, go really get drunk. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know, a guy that can turn into a giant... fucking ravaging beast getting absolutely hammered. What could possibly happen? It's just... I can't see anything going wrong there at all. We'll assemble a party again, and then I'll work on upgrades and dealing with diseases around that. That is a useful item for a bounty hunter to have. That is also useful. That would be useful if I had a leper, but I don't. I've already got one of them. Are there any of them which give you portraits? What? Damage versus stonework? I was not aware there was even a stonework thing. I'm guessing that's a kind of enemy from the courtyard. It's a mystery. I think we're just gonna have to go for one in here and go for deeds. Okay. Loot whore party the second, because it's necessary. Thomas Dean, I think, can go in. He's suitably unstressed, so that's fine. We need Zera to go in again, because loot whore runs, which means we need a jester to de-stress everyone, because everyone's gonna absolutely flip their shit if they don't. Other than that, what do we need? We could send Lady in. We could have a position 2 healer. That would be fun. Though we really actually just need a healer. It's kind of frustrating because... We could send Zera position 3 and send a healer as position 4. Who's lower stress between those two? 30 and 35. Okay, Schneidl's going in then. As position 4, because heals. So then we need a position 2. What would be a fun position 2 here? We could do an interesting position 2 Plague Doctor. That could be fun. I'd have to give him all of the things, though. I guess I can move the Antiquarian to position 2. Kinda sucks for the buff though, because we need that. It's either that or we turn her into a very nervous stabber, and nervous stabbers are a bit shit. Position 2 Grave Robber could work. We'd have to re-skill her a little bit, but that's not a problem. We'd lack poison though, although that doesn't really matter, because you could still get flashing daggers, which is good for bleed resist problems, because, well, we've got a flagellant, so that would work nicely. I'm trying to think what would have some pretty good synergy with what we've got. We do have a stun, so could work with a bounty hunter. I think really the two best things that we've got for synergy here would either be a bounty hunter position 2 or a Jeffafar in position 2. Something which stacks with the stun of the Vestal, or that stacks with the bleed of the flagellant. So flashing daggers is minus 20 bleed resist, and that is also minus a lot of bleed resist. I think stacking bleed and stacking minus bleed resist would work better. So we'll do that. We'll have to send Jeffafar to learn some flashing daggers. We're going to have to do a lot of learning, because everyone's a bit shit at the moment. Let's start upgrading some gear. The cool thing is, because we just did a loot haul run, we can literally afford to upgrade absolutely everything for our team. So that's nice. Heals absolutely need to go up, that's kind of priority. Dodge needs to go up first, because that's kind of, again, a priority there. Literally everything on the, literally everything for the flagellant would be good upgraded. What is it? It's only 1,000. Yeah, we can afford that. Everything he uses goes up, that's fine. And Jeffafar is our, what was he, position 2? So what are we actually going to set him up with for position 2? Don't need lunge. Flashing daggers, definitely. Pickaxe to the face, definitely, it's so good. We don't really want Shadow Fade. Probably, we don't have the ability to mark. So, although the buff of +5 accuracy is still kind of nice. So, that's nice. So flashing daggers all overlap nicely with what the flagellant's got. Pickaxe to the face is just, well, it's a pickaxe to the face, you can't really argue with it. Thrown dagger will work. We do lack the mark ability though. And, well, toxic trickery is just awesome. Hang on, don't flagellants have the ability to mark? Or am I thinking of lepers? Probably thinking of lepers. Yeah, he does have the mark ability, but it's transfer mark. Okay. That's a little annoying. Oh well, at least we've got everyone upgraded, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. There we go. Alright, I do believe that we are in order. Is there anyone who would really require some stress relief? We should probably send Sunbro in. He'll only pray. He can go and pray. We should probably do that just to sort him out a little bit. Yeah, we can afford that.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Anyone else that really needs to have their stress lowered? Mangina, but he can't. Oh, he can. The penance hall is empty now. Should probably send him in, because he's going to be useful in the not-too-distant future. And our Jester kind of needs something as well, but everything is full. He's just going to have to chill out and try and avoid committing suicide or something. Alright. Let's roll with that. not a totally optimized party, but we've got a nice little bit of synergy for the bleeds at the front too. That's pretty good. All right, nice little exploration thing. Let's sort out some trinkets and stuff like that. All right, healer, you need to not get stressed. Although Zero also needs to not get stressed as well because yeah, reasons. He's all melee, so of course accuracy to melee. Other than that, I don't think we really need anything else. Maybe stick some speed on someone. Just for the fact that it's useful. Just stick it on the grave robber, might as well. She can be a little quicker off the mark. But, yeah, let's go with that. Probably stack up to 12 food just 'cause it's a medium run. You can never guarantee if you're going to loot it. Couple of shovels, couple of keys, we're back in the ruins again, so we're going to need holy water, medicinal herbs, don't really need anti-venom, takes a couple of bandages just for fun anyway, and some torches. Only takes 6 this time. You can normally loot enough of them to go out of there, so it'll be fine. Someone thinks this is a very feminist party. We've got 3 females and 1 self-flagellating male. Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. So, I think we'll be okay. Wonder if I want to take some more holy water, because, I mean, you can never have too much holy water, let's be honest. I think that should be sufficient. I might take an extra key, though. The last time we went in a medium, we ran out of keys. I just think it's hilarious that people are saying, it's like, no, you only need like 8 food for camping. It's like, yes, you need 8 for camping, but your parties do get hungry as well, so, you know, if you get that and then you have to camp, or you get that a couple of times and then you camp, you know, kind of messes you up a little bit. Okay, we only need to do 80% or 90% of rooms, so we can just go along there. Like that, that should do it. Alright. Confession booth. Holy water does stuff. So let's do that. It'll also sort out your stress, more importantly. So actually, that's actually really quite the helpful thing. It does make me, however, wish that I'd bought more holy water. You can never have too much holy water. That is just the thing that this game has taught me. You can actually never have too much holy water. It's an impossibility.
Destroy them all.
Stack the dodge. So congratulations, Zera, you're actually finding some use now on the loot haul runs, and you can probably appreciate now actually kind of how in some ways useful antiquarians are, but also kind of how useless they are as well. They're kind of meh when it comes to combat. It's literally just, your job is to stack the dodge debuff so that the team doesn't get fucking murdered. Anyway, Kalukale, we just looted some holy water, which is good. Because you can never have too much holy water. Ever. It's impossible. It is literally the light of the Emperor in a bottle. Yeah, we'll go for a stun on that guy just to mess him up.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And again, stack the dodge debuff. It's your one job, apart from opening things. Chat wants a full dark run. I will do a couple of full dark runs a little bit later. I kind of want to get some dudes up to more approaching like level 2 and 3 and then send them into like level 1 dungeons then, because, well, Obviously, if you're in the full dark, first of all, you need a more mobile party because you're more likely to be surprised, but you also just... You kind of just want to overpower it a little bit. It just makes it so much easier. Yeah, those are kind of wimpy bleeds. We can just ignore them. Give everyone a little light healing. There we go. Chat is very much enjoying the fat acceptance on display here. It's very important here. Someone thinks level 3 people will not go into a level 1 dungeon. Yes, they will. It's level 4 that won't. I have sent plenty of level 3 dudes into parties with level 1 dungeons.
But never hidden.
It's worked fine.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Pickaxe to the face.
Surges as the enemy
By far the most lethal of weapons.
seize this momentum.
Alright, loot
Push
some
on
stuff.
to the task's end.
Aw, yeah. We're already getting all of the fat loot. It's pretty good.
A fortune
Check this out.
waiting to be spent.
That was a damn fine little knife flurry there. That's... And we'll kill that guy before he can take a swing.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
That is some delicious bleach right there. Oh, Vestals, your healing is so damn good. It's just awesome. A little more dodge. One can never dodge too many things. Excellent hit there from Thomasine. That guy will actually now just die next turn, so might as well just heal up the party now. Again, I kind of just want to heal the party up, actually. So, yeah, Tog, is that guy going to have the next round? Maybe. Target the corpses. He'll bleed out anyway if our healer or antiquarian gets another round. Then that's cool. Use the shitty heals until that guy bleeds out. Or until we're forced into killing him. There we go. Oh, trinkets, trinkets everywhere.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
They're both actually pretty good trinkets as well. What do I want to drop? Onyx shards are kind of shit, really. It's 500 gold, but there's so much other stuff that's worth so much more. Accuracy and dodge, or speed? Probably speed for the bounty hunter. Let's do that. Someone wants me to summon the Shambler if I find one of the altars. The answer is no. We will not be doing that. These people will get fucking murdered. You kind of want a proper four-man party in order to do that. You know, one which doesn't have an antiquarian because, well, they suck. Oh, Deeds, I need you. I need you so much. I guess I can get rid of 150... Oh, fuck it, I'll just drop the bounty hunter thing. It's a nice trinket, but it's a common trinket. It's not anything that amazing. Things which would be more useful are just things which allow me to actually upgrade the settlement, so... Gotta prioritize that over a pretty weak-ass trinket.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
I'm very disappointed in the lack of murder that we're dealing with at the moment. For all the size of this dungeon, there's really not a lot going on in it. There we go. People ate stuff. Well done. Really, Broseph? Oh, great. And now you have a problem. Now you're scared of dogs, for some reason. Ugh. Because, you know, books are scary things. I really want to treat that thing, actually. Yeah, no one gives a shit about journals. They're nice for fleshing out the lore and all of that, but who cares? I'm actually quite surprised we haven't looted any torches yet. Who cares? We're gonna go for the dark. That's what it's all about. There is the blood. The blood is really important. I kind of need to start hoarding that for later. Come on! Let's encounter some things and get lots more loot. Gotta live life on the edge.
It's much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Oh, I want these. I want these crests. Ugh. Okay, we'll lose some bandages for the sake of taking crests. Come on, let's fight some things and get a shitload more loot. There we go, there's a battle room. Finally, something's actually gonna happen. Ah, so good that I held onto those medicinal herbs. Hahaha. Don't really care about, oh well, either of those, frankly. Gonna need you to deal with that, grave robber. There we go. This should be the last room that we need to go into, and there is a battle. So that's nice. And we didn't get surprised. Hey. I'm gonna stun some dudes and turn the torch on a little bit. Yeah, look at that. That's strategic, that is. That's why I kind of want to try one of those, like, ridiculous 4-Vestal parties, because a 4-Vestal party, you can spam, like, both of their abilities that turn the torch on, so in theory you shouldn't have to take any torches with you. But that only holds true if you get into a lot of encounters. If you don't get into encounters, then it doesn't work, so, yeah. Chat is correct, I'm having a lot of First World loot hole problems. You don't know the pain, chat. It's the First World loot hole problems are real. I just can't carry all of the shit that I need to carry. Might as well exsanguinate that guy. Go for it. Big damage and a nice heal. Hey, the dodge buff is sorting itself out. See if you can stun that guy. And get a little bit more torch on. Yeah. Check that out. It's working. Everything is working as planned. Ah, that was a perfect swing right there. Look at that. Easy fight. Oh, portraits and jades and everything. I need all of this. Like, literally all of it. Portraits... What can I drop? I mean, we've got to... Honestly, I could just drop the firewood. When I'm not going to use it. I am not going to camp for the sake of one last sodding room. I don't really think I'm going to need shovels in the next couple of rooms, but I don't know, for 375 gold's not worth it. Holy fountain! Holy water. Fuck yeah. Oh! Well, there's a secret door. I do believe I'm about to have a lot far worse first world loot whore problems incoming.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black.
Brace for first world loot whore problems. Okay. I just need to go into one more room, so... Shovels are abandoned, holy water is abandoned. That is kind of a nice thing. I could just abandon the food for the sake of what is actually kind of a nice trinket. There is a curio in that room though, so that might involve needing the key, so I will keep hold of the key for that reason. I just equip the trinket, fuck it. Might as well. Who's got the lowest stress? Fuck it, we'll give it to the flagellant, might as well. Alright. One fight and then two more fights. Oh, the first world loot hole problems are so fucking real. Just the loot hole problems at the moment are terrible. I need to pick up literally everything and I don't have the space. Why can't I hold all of this loot? Oh, they're shit, frankly. I've got puzzling, however the fuck you say that second word, so that's worth... Oh, look at that, there's an awesome chest there as well. Christ. I kind of want to nuke that guy to death. Just so we don't get any of the psych damage. Need to get rid of that spellcaster at the back though, because they're just irritating as hell. He's gonna die next turn. This is like easiest fight in the world at the moment. There we go. It's kind of hilarious the number of people in the chat telling me to drop the portraits. No, we need portraits. They are actually something which we are lacking and we really, really need them. They are seriously more important than things like food at the moment, because I'm not going to need it just to clear out this last room, so why not just go for it? It's only one, sure, but you never know what other loot is going to show up. Let's kill that thing. There we go. Hopefully some portraits will drop now. Of course they don't.
This expedition at least promises success.
No, I wish to continue adventuring. I have a sarcophagus to open.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Alright, fuck food. No one cares about food. I kind of still want to keep hold of the blood, and the portrait is more important than the jade. But we've got a fair old amount of gold there, so that's nice.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will
there we go.
Whatever secrets they
we are going to get all the gold. There we go. 21,000. It's not bad. And a decent number of heirlooms. There's a fair number of busts there, but it was really just crests, a few deeds, and a single portrait. We need more portraits and deeds and everything. Oh, God. Obsessed with the acquisition of knowledge. God damn it, Zera. That means you're going to be one of those people who insists on reading the books without asking permission first.
A sanguine memory to me.
Now, Mangina has become one with the pain and refuses to stop flagellating himself. He's staying in that room, just whipping himself a little bit more. That, yeah, that amuses me quite a lot. And for all of the right reasons. Ah! A Crusader! We can begin to make the 4 Crusader run real. We need the extra barrack size, we're gonna go with it. But we need to get our next Crusader in.
Anchored by holy purpose.
There we go, we have 2 Crusaders now. The dream will soon be real. And then we can eventually do the last Crusade run and have 4 Crusaders. And that's going to be absolutely fucking hilarious. Wow, this guy's abilities are not the ones which I would have chosen. Okay, so... Inspiring Cry could be good if I stick him as like a minus, as I stick him in like a position 2 run. That could be fun. Just give him Smite, Battle Heal, Holy Lance, and Inspiring Cry. Just if I wanted to do that. But I do enjoy having Stunning Blow. Stunning Blow is good. But so is Inspiring Cry, because, well, Stress and Torch, man. You know, Stress and Torch, it's so good. It's so good. I could just give him everything, because, well, let's be honest, it's, we're not exactly strapped for cash at the moment. We'll give him Stunning Blow, and I will give him Inspiring Cry. He can be a position 2 guy. Give him Inspiring Cry, Holy Lance in case he gets pushed. But Stunning Blow and Smite. And then Sunbro can still be our position 1, Holy Lance, Stunning Blow, Zealous Accusation, and Smite. That works out nicely. We really need to sort out Sunbro's diseases. It's going to be a real problem. Anyway, we have a Crusader who must be named. So, chat, we've got to find a suitable name for the Crusader. Let's see. As always, whenever I get anything new, everyone's just like, dibs on the thing. Yeah. Little did they realize that, you know, calling dibs before I've said, like, yeah, we need to rename him now, it kind of means nothing. So, there you go. Someone who shouted dibs first. Drake. There you go. Drake is a pretty cool name for a Crusader, as in, like, you know, Slayer of. So, there we go. That's pretty good. Alright. We could make the dream real and run a very, very holy or, heavy armor party, something like that. Alright. Oh, we really need to sort out some diseases. Is there anyone who's really stressed at the moment? Not really. Nothing that couldn't actually be handled by just running them through a dungeon with a jester. I kind of want to sort out some diseases, though.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
We're probably not going to be doing quirks anytime soon because of how costly they are. I'm pretty happy with that, I think, at the moment. So who really needs to have a disease dealt with? I actually think Sunbro is kind of in the biggest need of it. I mean, minus 20% max HP. I mean, look, the guy that we just got, Drake, has more HP than that. It's actually a little bit embarrassing. disease isn't really too bad. Zera... You need to go back in, Zera. We need all of the loot. So... I do kind of want to kill the tapeworm because that's a real... That one is a real dick. Because, you know, food is expensive. Is there anyone who's got any quirks that I really want to get rid of? Yes. Things like kleptomania. They absolutely need to go away. I think I'm going to have to send Sunbro in to deal with that because, well, we need to deal with your thievery.
Can calm even the most tormented soul.
Yeah. Fuck it, Sunbro, you're not being a thief anymore. Those things need to go away. Doesn't matter how much they cost, we need to get rid of them, because they can fuck everything up completely and utterly. And I think we're gonna have to send... Zera in as well. Again. And who else has, thievery quirks? Who else was nicking shit? The bounty hunter was... Thomas Steen has some which would need to go. I think we send Kolnix in and get rid of Kleptomaniac, because Kleptomaniac is basically the absolute worst one. Yeah, we can increase the... Oh, that was the wrong thing. Derpty derp.
But rather inside the mind.
That's what we need, is the treatment wards. Shit. Oh well. We can deal with another person's disease, I guess. So, that's nice. But we really need to get a second slot for the treatment ward, which is going to be there. And then we can actually start really dealing with the people who are obsessed with trying to steal shit. Because... fuck people who like to steal shit. Oh, Zera, you do have the disease, but I do need to send you in again. Doesn't matter, we'll assemble a party and then we'll be okay. So let's get all of our trinkets back. Is there anything else that really needs doing? We just need deeds. Deeds and portraits, like, fucking everywhere. Assemble a party and then we'll see what we can do loot-wise. We could go after a necromancer. Doesn't really give us anything that we need. That's got some deeds. Portraits. Deeds. Okay. Yeah, just a short exploration thing. Alright, let's assemble a whole new party. Zera, you're going back in. One day I will have another one that I can swap her out with eventually. Yeah, one day. Okay. Kind of feel like I might have to stick a jester in just to deal with Zera's stress. Although, to be fair, she's only on, what? 43? Yeah, that is cutting it a bit close. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? I could do another hilarious run with a pair of Vestals, one as position... one in position 2 and one in position 4, because that's hilarious, just doing that. Just absolutely murdering everything. Let's do that. Might as well. Let's have a slightly more thematic one. Something a bit more holy. Yeah, holily inclined. There we go. That could be fun. We will need to... do we want to do Inspiring Cry or Zealous Accusation? Probably Zealous Accusation, because there's not a lot of AoE clear otherwise. Although that does deal with the stress, so... Our Crusader can be our stress management dude. Alright, we need Mace Bash, Illumination. You're not going to be using Divine Grace, but you are going to be using Hand of Light. Okay. I mean, this is just shits and giggles. I do enjoy running front rank Vestals. They are far from being optimized, but they're just hilarious. It amuses me so much to send them in. Oh, poor Drake, you have to just be level 1. Drake, I hope you realize you're going to be outclassed in... You're possibly going to be outclassed in upfront damage by a healer. Or a class which is nominally a healer class. Just be aware of that. Yeah, I might as well reduce the cost, just for fun. Yeah, we might as well upgrade them, because let's be honest, they don't cost anything. And what was our frontliner with Mace, Comfort, Illumination, and Hand of Light? Mace, Divine Comfort, Illumination, and Hand of Light. There we go. There we go. Someone in chat is calling this Deus Loot. It is. This is the Deus Loot party. If this is not like an unofficially game recognized party, but it absolutely should be. Because Deus absolutely does loot. Because why wouldn't you? God wills that we loot everything. Remember guys, it's general RPG etiquette. Take absolutely everything that you can unless it's nailed down or on fire. And remember, if it's nailed down or on fire, you return later with a crowbar and a bucket of water. Because that's how RPGs work. Okay, healer, you need to not get stressed. So, we'll give you that immediately. I think everything he's got is melee. I don't think... Yeah, they both count as ranged. So probably stick melee accuracy on our front runner, Drake. Other than that, meh. Stun chance. Does the frontline one have a stun? She doesn't, does she? That's it's the back rank that does that. Could be useful. Could be useful. Although he's also got a stun, hasn't he? So... Do I want... although plus 20 prot, that could be very useful on the Crusader, though. No, plus 20% stress, but... He does have the stress dealing with buff thing, so... You know. So I'm saying Zera could probably use the get less stress trinket. Yes, because they're higher on stress, but healer getting stressed is a much bigger deal than an antiquarian getting stressed. That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. Yeah, we'll give him the thing for plus that bit of prot there. I think we'll be okay with this. That max HP, 18 max HP, you're just... That's amazing. That is just amazing. Alright, let's get in there. Deus Loot. Holy water, because we need holy water, shovels, keys, absolutely. Short dungeon, we'll probably only need 4 food. Where is it? It's the Cove. You definitely need medicinal herbs in the Cove. Because that's useful on one of the dead bodies, if I remember correctly. I don't recall there being any bleeds or poisons in the Cove. I think that might be okay. We've got our torches, we've got the very small amount of food that we need. We do have a couple of keys and a couple of shovels. I'm debating, do I want to just take a third key and a third shovel? Probably not, 'cause it's such a short run. It is gonna be a short run. I do kind of just want to leave those slots open because it's loot whoring. I don't even mind admitting that I'm on a loot whore run. Oh, really, game? Really, you insist that I've got to have that much food? I don't need that much food. I've got, like, every single person in my party has the ability to heal. I doubt we're going to have a case of hunger. So, we're going. We're going. Just fuck it, we're piling on in there.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Look at that. It's straight the way around. No one should get too hungry going around this. We've got our herbs to deal with the debuff problems. We'll be fine. And we've got abilities that extend the torchlight, so 6 torches should be more than enough. Alright. Stun the spellcaster, because fuck spellcasters. That thing's unholy, so... honestly, just mace it. We just need to kill the thrall before it does its boom 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 nonsense.
The blood quickens. Their formation is broken. Maintain the...
Chat seems to think they're all gonna die. You're not all gonna die, don't worry guys. We got this. I actually believe in you, chat. It's one of the very few times that I'm going to. I believe that you guys can support my... I believe that you guys can support my loot whoring habit. Let's give that guy some minus accuracy and shit, because fuck that guy. Stun the spellcaster again, and get some more torchlight going. I could begin de-stressing some people if I really wanted to. Let's kill that guy first, or get him down a little bit lower. Then we can work slowly on de-stressing people. My god, I want to do a 4 Crusader party and a 4 Vestal party. I want to make those happen because they sound so hilarious. They sound so basically unkillable as well.
Confidence surges as the...
especially 4 Vestals. You're really not going to be killing that. Until one of them gets critted and then you lose the ability to heal literally everything.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh look, it's coral. You probably don't want to touch that. We can give it a go, maybe. Do herbs do anything? Yes, they do. There we go. Deviant Tastes quirk has been removed. Excellent. So Zera is no longer the filthy degenerate that we have previously known her to be. Which is nice, I suppose.
Watch your step.
An empty crate is not conducive to my loot whoring, so
Another misfortune.
I am immediately disappointed in that. Ah, excellent. A chest. That is conducive to my loot whoring desires, so we'll go with that. Just do the dodge thing, Zera. It's your one and only job other than loot whoring everything for me. Yeah, let's just smack the thrall around a little bit. Need to get rid of that thing. It's annoying. Kinda need to heal the other healer, who is now a frontline damage dealer because reasons. Because the Battle Vestal is a thing, damn it, and I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows it.
Give them no quarter.
Stack the dodge. Zera can now whore it up. Yes, yes you can. You can now go into town and be the whore that you knew that you were. Although, can I actually point out, the fact that you've lost your filthy deviant level of just being, that actually now means that you have become a more chaste individual. I mean, how do you feel about that, you know, being slightly more chaste in life? You've lost your ability to be an absolute filthy degenerate. Do you feel like you're missing out on something now? Do have a little question though, Zera. What exactly was the filthy degeneracy that you were so into that got you kicked out of, like, every single brothel that you went into? What exactly did you do? Like, what horrendously disgusting filth were you into? Yay! De-stressing people, because it's hilarious. They really do have a hell of a stun resist, don't they? Basically a coin flip. Very annoying. I gotta say, Zera, for all of your stacking the dodge, it's really not actually doing a whole lot at the moment. I'm kinda disappointed in you, if I'm honest.
As the fiend falls,
I can at least get rid of that thing. Let's have our second healer do a little AoE there. Might as well, just for fun. Let's begin trying to nuke down some of the other things. Oh, of course you use the barrier ability. Sometimes I just get the distinct feeling that these guys are here just to troll me and annoy me. Sis, you missed, bro. What is the deal with that? Absolutely terrible. I'm very disappointed in you. Someone saying that the filthy degeneracy that Zera was so very into that got him kicked out of the brothel was that he wanted to hold hands. I mean, it's true, at the brothel that we've got going on in the town here, they do not offer the girlfriend experience. Just a thing that you should probably know. They are proper working girls. They're all about business in there. And I suppose I should say, you know, working girls and guys. You know, we don't want to limit it too much. You know. Just start blighting that thing probably, because it's getting annoying now. It needs to die before reinforcements show up. There we go. Now we're making some kills. My god, you are not hitting anything, sis. What's the deal with that? You're just being bad at the moment. We need to sort that out. There you go, you finally hit something and give it the all-important debuff. Stack everyone's dodge back up a little bit. We don't want that thing hitting anyone. Wow, this thing just does not want to go down. Give it the nuke and heal yourself a little bit. There you go. It will blight out next round, so I suppose we'll start trying to heal some people up a little bit. Use our time wisely while it's still there. Heal and de-stress everyone. There we go. There we go. A little bit of a long round, but pretty good outcome. We got the heals and worked on some people's stress a little bit, so sometimes dragging a fight on is actually the thing to do. Well, thanks, Zera. You did the thing. You didn't even need prompting. You just did it. Someone in chat is suggesting that the dankest estate is a hive for deviants. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. That was a good heal, Schneedle. You actually did something useful for once. Well done.
Inspiration and improvement.
Now we have to try and murder some sea snails. Sis, we really need to talk about your overall accuracy. It's really, really bad. It's just... I feel like you've missed more swings than you've landed, buddy, so... you might want to get on that. There you go. Well done. You landed something. Congratulations.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Everyone got out of their stuns. Well done. It was the most boring round of combat imaginable. Everyone was just like, yay! When we're able to move again. GG. Kind of feel like I should actually get around to Quarian attacking some shit. Because these fights are dragging on a little bit. There we go. Sis did something. You hit a thing with a mace and now it's dead. Congratulations. You did something useful today. I'm almost proud of you. Almost. I'm not actually proud of you, it's just, you know, in another world, in another alternate timeline, I could hypothetically consider being proud of you. Maybe. See, and then you go and miss. This is what happens when I praise chat. You become useless. You are not doing very well with all of that bleeding, are you? Just stack some dodge again, you'll be fine. You have one job. Just dodge, 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 dodge. And get healed occasionally. I want this snail to be dead. Is that really so much to ask? Apparently it is too much to ask. Thanks, sis, you really just... you absolutely suck at hitting things with maces. And hitting things with spells. Just hitting things in general, you're really bad at it. I think we might need to swap you out for a different battle, Vestal. Everyone hates Zero this round, that's what I'm noticing. Oh, and there you go, there you go. When things got 1 HP left, you crit it for 5.
Be gone, fiend.
Because of course you do. I'm not impressed. I am not impressed, chat. Alright, let's move on. We really need to be healing Zera up. You're not doing very well at the moment. Well, we got a couple of extra bits of food, so I guess you can eat that. I don't really want you to try and defuse this, or disarm it, because you'll probably fucking die. Okay, we're gonna just need to nuke Zera with heals. Like, this round, basically. Because, frankly, I think she's going to lose her fucking mind otherwise. Just from the death. There we go, everyone got hungry. That's it. That's the last meal you're allowed to eat. You have to walk through 2 more rooms, and 2 more hallways, that's it. Just try to not get too hungry. And there's actually only one more battle, so that's good. Yeah, again, don't really want you touching the trap just in case you take the HP damage and die. Ooh, coral. Yes. Medicine. Would have been kind of nice if it actually gave you a heal, but... Oh, God. That thing. That's really frustrating. I could have used the, herbs on that to get food, I think it is you get. Alright, let's hope Zero doesn't get a death blow immediately.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
And Schneedel got triggered and became courageous. So maybe she might cast extra abilities and shit and actually do something useful, as opposed to just going insane and crying in the corner. And fortunately everyone's totally ignoring Zero, so that's actually really kind of good. And Sis is maintaining the record of missing every single swing imaginable. You're just... Sis, you are no longer going to be a battle Vestal. I'm going to reassign you to medicinal duty because you're just awful. You are just the worst battle Vestal. Let me start throwing some blinding powder. Just, that might actually help. Congratulations, you landed an ability, Sis. I'm gonna make a really big deal out of it every time you actually land an ability, because it's such a rarity. It truly is a privilege to witness it when it does happen. Chat is suggesting that Schneedel may be the MVP this round. What is your rationale for that, chat? Why do you think that Schneedel is the MVP? Let's see if you can reduce things' dodge chance, and then you might actually be able to hit the damn thing. According to chat, I am such a bully. No, I am not. I am giving someone a well-deserved dressing down for their poor performance. It's actually encouragement. You see, unlike Drake, this is just awful. See, he's become selfish. There's no I in Team Drake. Come on, do something useful and amazing. You sorted out some people's sanity, great. Thanks, Schneedel. Kinda needed you to do that a little bit earlier, but... You know, you got there in the end. Right? I'm just gonna blight that sea maggot to death, because... screw it. Drake. Come on, Drake, stop being a dick. I suppose that was payback, was it? That was a deliberate miss, right? Oh no! Zero is at death's door. It's okay, you can heal yourself for 1 HP and save yourself from the edge of death. And Sis murdered a snail to protect you. I hope you feel like, you know, a member of the team now. They're working together to save your life. Might as well just blight this thing just so it eventually dies at some point. And I was going to say just hit it with a stick, but no, of course it's Sis, so hitting things with a stick is, like, impossible. That is asking just... It's just asking too damn much for Sis to actually hit something with a stick. Oh yeah. Alright.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying.
We're gonna move on to the last room that we actually need to go into. I do kind of want to just do the last little bit anyway, because... Oh, there's nothing in the room, but I will at least go and see what this curio is. And of course Zera is gonna loot it without any sort of permission or anything like that, but, you know, there was that. I guess I could go on and do a fight and just see what they drop, but... fuck it. Who cares?
Despite its morbid aspect,
I gotta say, that was disappointing for the deeds and the busts.
traversable.
That was a disappointing loot whore run. And Sis became a kleptomaniac! So she is also going to start stealing things and looting shit without permission. Chat, I'm finding myself increasingly disappointed. We're gonna have to go and deal with those immediately, because they are just... they are literally the worst things for anyone to have. So, Sis, we need to stop you from being a kleptomaniac. Because kleptomania is the worst thing imaginable for you to have. I kind of feel like I need to send Zero out again in order to do the loot runs again, because we need everything. We need portraits, deeds, and busts, and all that good shit. But I think that she is a little bit too stressed for such things. We definitely need to de-stress Schneedel, so you can do that, and then maybe next run we'll send you off. We'll send everyone off to go and do a boss fight or something like that. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of your curiosity. We need Zera to be less curious. In the meantime, you can go and get absolutely hammered to deal with all of your stress. We'll hold you back for a run. I've got to wonder, can I actually set out a party? Let's get Drake to go pray. I'm wondering, can we set out a party now to go and deal with a boss fight? I don't think we have enough strong healers. Well, we've got Siegfried. Yeah, Siegfried would be a pretty strong healer, but I wouldn't mind having some sort of backup or something like that. Well, let's see what the stagecoach has for us. Ah, chat! It's happening! We have another Crusader and another Vestal. We could actually make the dream real of a 4 Vestal run and a 4 Crusader run.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
Let's do it, chat. It's happening. Okay. We have our 3rd Crusader, who needs to look different from Sunbro. There we go. Now you look different. Are there any other interesting ones? There you go. You can be a White Knight. How about that? So, chat. Well, actually, I kind of want to look at their ability. Yeah, that's actually kind of fine. And that's also actually kind of fine. So, yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's, oh, you need to be different from everyone else. There you go. You can also be a white-robed person, because why the hell not? So everyone is getting ready to call dibs. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and actually look at some of their abilities. So Smite, yeah, it's pretty much a necessity. Zealous Accusation. If I were to do a 4 party of of Crusaders, I would probably need... They definitely need Holy Lance and Smite to basically kill everything. Would you then just want Inspiring Cry and Battle Heal? Possibly, but you'd also want Stunning Blow, so you probably want a couple of them with Battle Heal, Inspiring Cry, and your front rankers both with Stunning Blow. That could work. Alright. We have someone claiming their healer. Congratulations, Robin. You are now a Vestal. A man-slaying Vestal who is also a gambler. So just be aware that those are two things that you are. I am not calling the Crusader... I am not calling the Crusader Steve Shives. We've talked about this, it's not happening. It's just, it's not a thing. No, I'm not calling it Shives, because I'm not going to get personal. I ain't getting personal with people like that. Because shit like that can just kinda... It can go wrong. Otherwise, I am just going to randomly assign... Let's see if there's any interesting names floating around in chat. Is there anything interesting? Is there anything Crusader-y? Is there anything that's... You know, feels like someone who should definitely be on the Crusader way of doing things. Let's see. Trying to find something suitable, or just the next person which I happen to see who hasn't already been one, because it's funny that way. Alright. We are not going to limit the crusade to anything What is that? There's someone called Dark Stoner, really? The Dark Stoner. I wonder, is there a, Oh, I'm disappointed. I was kind of hoping that there would be a green-robed one, but there is not. We could just call him Dark. It's an ironic name, you see? Instead of Dark Stoner, we're going to call him Dark, because, you know, he's a white knight. So we're going to call him Dark, you get it? It's like, see, it's a thing, it's a dark white knight. Yeah, you get it? Yeah. It's really not that funny or witty. But hey, it's a thing that we did. Oh god, someone wants someone to create an account called Desu Vault. No, please don't. Please don't create an account called Desu Vault and then claim that you want to be the Crusader. I think I would actually die. Okay. We got another run. And hopefully at the end of that run we will get either another Vestal or another Crusader available, and then the dream can be real. And we could send four Crusaders against the Necromancer. That would be so thematic, it would be beautiful. Alright, I think everyone's actually okay stress-wise, so let's de-trinket everyone and assemble a party. Ooh! Well, that's useful. A Crusader crest that gives them increased stun chance. That could be very useful in the All-Star Crusader lineup. So yes, I think we might be doing that. Of course, if we're going to be doing that, do we really want to be sending Crusaders in this round? We probably want to be keeping them back so that their stress doesn't go too high. So we should probably assemble a slightly different party. We can definitely send Mangina out. He's absolutely fine. Probably send, kind of want to give him the get over here ability. It's very useful. Where's our Arbalast? Zenik. Zenik hasn't gone out for a while. So, Zenik could kind of form our... She could definitely be our healer for this round. So if that's the case, then... Remove suppressing fire, stick blind fire in. Although rallying flare is also very useful because of debuff resist. Give it blind fire because the +4 speed is really, really useful actually. It means you can spam out heals a lot quicker. Okay, I think we need to go and upgrade his abilities. So if that's the case, position 2 bounty hunter because we can mark things. And actually then I think Jeff in position 3 because... there you go, because Thrown Dagger has bonus damage against marked stuff. And Flashing Daggers would go very nicely with the bleeds from the thingamadoo, the flagellant. And we've got quite a good amount of healing going on here. We've got both the flagellant and the arbalast to deal with our healing. I've got a self-heal on the grave robber there. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's take them to the blacksmith first and see who needs what upgraded. Because I get the feeling they're all going to need everything. Yeah, they did. And then send them to the guild hall as well. You're fine. Right, what is Zenit going in with? Sniper shot, mark, blind fire, and heal. Do I want rallying flare, or do I want blind fire? I think I want blind fire, just because it's something that can hit rank 1. We don't have any stuns, so having finish him is kind of meh. Caltrops is good because it does actually give a bleed, although flashbangs are nice as well. I want to have the get over here ability because it's just too good. We don't have any stuns in this round, so finish him is kind of not necessary. Now, do I want Caltrops or do I want to get uppercut or something like that? Because playing around with come hither and uppercut can be hilarious. Or flashbang is very useful as well, because stun and shuffling, you can really mess around with things like that. Or just go with Caltrops because of the bleed. I think we'll go with Caltrops because of the bleed. We'll go with that. Makes sense. So everyone's got everything upgraded that we need. And the hope is that this is going to be the last run that we have to do. Hey, we got 30,000 gold. Look at that. Perfect round number. It's beautiful. So rare. But the hope is that we'll end up... This will be the last run that we do like this, and then we'll get... Ooh. I should probably upgrade that. It'll give us more chance to get our 4th Crusader, and then we launch the last Crusade, and everything goes horribly wrong. Alright. Untrinket everyone, organised by class, and we'll see what we need to send out. Melee skills for you, definitely. Arbalast definitely needs the healing thing, and a speed stone to deal with the problem that you have. If I gave him uppercut, the move amulet could actually be really useful for him. I think that's sufficient actually. All right, let's do it. I think this is a suitable lineup. We've got a fair old bit of oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's gone completely out of my head. We've got a fair number of abilities which work very nicely together. Got a good bit of synergy going on here. So we've got bleeds and minus bleed resist from our flagellant here, as well as some heals, which is going to be very useful. We have 2 heroes who can mark targets and 3 heroes who get bonus damage versus marked targets. So that's really important there. I think we've got a good bit of synergy here. This should be a fairly easy party, and we're going to be going for a +30 stun skill trinket, which is going to be really useful for our 4 Crusader run. And we get deeds, which is a thing that we are lacking and really, really need. Okay, 12 of that. It's warrens, so we're going to need anti-venom and herbs. Kind of feel like I'm over-prepped here, but let's be honest, you can never be over-prepped for the warrens because of diseases and all manner of foul things. But I think we should be okay. So we got torches, food, fine, firewood, great, 3 shovels, 3 keys, all of the holy water because holy water is just fucking amazing. Let's bang it out. And then hopefully, chat, hopefully,
they breed quickly.
We will then be able to get our 4 Crusader run, and the dream will be real, and we shall be able to call Deus Vult from the rooftops.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's drag that dude to the front so he can be murdered. Might as well mark that other guy so the bounty hunter can get a one-shot kill. Bonus damage versus marked? Absolutely. Oh yeah, of course you only do 11 damage. Because why wouldn't you? It's got 1 HP left, it doesn't really matter who hits it this time.
Success so clearly in view.
A pile of bones.
Trick of the light?
I can't remember which one you're supposed to do with this. It might be herbs or holy water. It might also be nothing. It was holy water.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the fool.
I really need to try and memorize all of these things, or I just cheat and get the extension thing from the workshop that just tells you which things to use, just in lieu of actually having to remember shit. Let's get rid of all the dudes who poison shit, because fuck poisoning shit. And of course Cole misses. Cole, disappointed in you, bro. What is this missing a swing shit? Ah, that's a weak-ass thing there. You'll be fine. It's a weak blight. You can just man mode through it. I believe in you.
Executed with impunity.
Ah. That is a kind of useful Arbalest trinket, actually. We'll see how we go on if I run out of inventory space and need to use it. Ah! Blades is bandages, I think? Yes, it is.
Waiting to be spent.
I remembered something. Ha 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 ha. There is a first time for everything, I suppose. And there is nothing in the last room, of course. If only we had a scout proc so I didn't waste my life walking somewhere completely pointlessly. That would have just been lovely. Alas, 'twas not meant to be. So chat, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for our glorious Deus Vult party? I gotta say, I am pretty damn excited. Bro, fuck you. Fuck you, bounty hunter.
Watch your step.
We really do need to deal with Cole's distinct looting problems. There's only enough room here for one loot whore, and that's me, sir. Really? This was the thing that surprised you? Team, I am disappointed. Kinda need you to shuffle forward a bit. Mark the drummer dude and we'll have our Arbalest just move back. We should be able to jump maybe 2 ranks. We'll see. Chat is 15.3% excited. About pi squared excited out of 10. 10 out of 96. That's pretty good. Chat does seem to be fairly excited about the possibilities of a true Deus Vault run. Because for the sake of silly gimmicks, I'm willing to put chat through anything. Because honestly, that's part of the fun of this game, I think. I could try and do, you know, optimal runs which are actually good, or I could, you know, do ridiculously silly shit. Like try and do some of the most retarded runs you've ever seen. And I'm in favour of doing absolutely retarded runs. Because frankly, it's far more entertaining. Alright, let's make some more murder happen. Bleed these piggies.
Continue the onslaught.
Alright.
Destroy them all.
Take some loot. Open this. Hopefully, well, I know we'll get some heirlooms probably. Ah, that is actually such a good thing. You can just eat a load of food, because I want those deeds. I need them. What I want is just some scouting. That's literally the thing that I want most. So I can know which rooms I need to go into, because 100% of battle rooms. Do a blind fire, see what you hit. Get some speed buffs. I need to get rid of that, because stress. Stress attacks are pretty much the worst thing for this party. They don't really have a way of dealing with it. Poison we can deal with, we can out-heal it. And we've got anti-venom and stuff like that. So, it would be okay if people get poisoned, it'll be fine. Good hit, Mangina. Good hit. Oh, there's bandages. Oh, do I want bandages? Probably. Okay, we'll give her that and move the speed stone. And onto the grave robber, might as well. And then I can take a single bandage. Zenik, Broseph, you got a problem. Oh, sweet. Doesn't matter which one. Oh, really? Really? Fuck's sake. Now you've got a problem. Hieromania. I'm not even sure what that is. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, that's 4 of our food down. Disable the trap for me. Perfect. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Otherwise known as door number 5. Because that's the actual number of doors that we've gone through. Good hit. Okay, let's... Ow. As I try and drag one of the poison ones forward so it can be murdered, but... You know, missing is fine too. Do some blind fire. See what you hit. Get some extra speed. That's one reason why blind fire is just hilarious. And why I want to try a run with 2 bounty hunters and 2 arbalests. Just have 2 arbalists just like spam blind fire while the bounty hunters mark everything up, and then you'll just have 2 arbalists just pew 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 everything down. It would be actually just hilarious. So much speed and just so many shots. Oh, I want crests.
At least promises success.
Fuck bandages, take crests. Oh, that's a thing. Clearly you need to holy water that. Okay, fine. Clearly you need to herb it. Okay, fine. Clearly you need to shovel it. You obviously then need to anti-venom it. Okay, just touch it then. Oh god. I had no fucking idea what to use on that. Oh, look! It's the void thing! I'm not going to be summoning that. This party would die. I would really rather they did not do that. I want to take on that void thingamadoo later, but not immediately. Okay, no, I do definitely want that stuff. I want the busts anyway. Food I'm not so bothered about, but I guess we can just eat it straight off the cart, so it doesn't go to waste. And we actually get some people's health up a little bit higher. Someone wants me to touch the void. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Not until I've got some level 3 and 4 dudes in my party. Because you kind of need to bring them along, because the void caller, hunter thing, whatever it's called, is not an easy fight. It's kind of one of those things you sort of need to have a party predefined for it going in, but then that's also really frustrating because you can't predict where the, you know, the void altar things are going to be. There we go! Fuck those guys with their psychological damage. Just messes everyone up, and I really don't want my bounty hunter going insane. Jeff now has the runs. How very, graphic.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in
Someone in chat seems to believe that the Void is the name of my dick because it's large and dark. Well, you're not a million miles away from the truth. I'll leave you to guess what you've said in that which is factually accurate. Because it's always fun letting chat try to guess things. Because the hilarity of some of the stupid shit that they come up with is just funny. Really should heal Jeff, actually. Or at least deal with the bleeding, which we can't do because we don't have any bandages, because we got rid of them in favor of loot. Ooh!
These nightmarish creatures can be
Overture
felled.
box.
They can be beaten.
That's cool. I'm going to give that to her. It'll increase... Oh, damn. It's not going to work like that. I was kind of hoping that if we gave it to Jeff, it would increase the max HP and it would take the thing up. That's really annoying. That's going to put him at death's door. And give him holy water just to buff the... Oh. Derp. Should have really closed that first.
Their squeals fade.
On the plus side, we've got the new Crusader charm for the stun. Now, let's hope that the... And those were all actually good things for them to get. Excellent. Now let's hope that the wagon has brought a Crusader to town. Come on, Crusader. Ah! Of course not, but there isn't a Vestal there. So that's actually pretty good. We could have a third Vestal. So we could actually start running some slightly silly things. Because we could just do like a 3 Vestal party and then have like one a single crusader at the front of it or something like that, or do 3 of them and have an arbalest at the back. It could be funny, but I want to get 4 of them in because it'll be hilarious. Just organize by class to make sure that I'm getting the maths right. 3 crusaders. 3... Chat! It's happening! Oh, chat, we did it! We did it, chat! We've got 4 Vestals! We have a 4 Vestal party. Oh, this is gonna be good. That's it. I completely forgot about Robin. You're new. You're so new, and there we go. We have 4. Ah, the dream is real. The dream is actually fucking real. Look at that. It's perfect. Alright. Final Vestal. Names. Who would like to be the 4th Vestal in our sisterly party of 4? That was the most feminine ooh you've ever heard. No, that's just a regular ooh. That's all it is. But we must name the Vestal, chat. I better be seeing something interesting, otherwise I am just going... Oh, fine. Fine, chat, you win. There you go, you have a Vestal called Bunny. Now you can go and tell her all about how there's a character named after her in the game, and you can... And you're gonna make it sound weird. I know you're gonna make it sound weird, chat, because you make everything sound weird on that particular topic because of your weird fantasizing fan shippery nonsense. Alright. Let's check that they're all up to scratch. Okay, so we have 4 Vestals. So that means we need our healer. I'm kind of thinking, no, we need to have 1 battle Vestal of a high level and 1 heal Vestal of a high level. So then we just need to get the other 2. So that... okay, so position 3 Vestal is going to be kind of a heal, but also a lot of magic nukes. So that is actually okay. Robin is currently full heal. So in order to turn Robin into a front ranker, we would need to teach her 3 things, and Bunny would only need to learn 1 to be a position 3. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so give Bunny Illumination for position 3, and Robin needs Mace, Bash, not Dazzling Light, but needs Hand of Light as well. Okay, so the front 2, not Judgment, Mace Bash, no Divine Grace, Hand of Light. Okay, so, yeah, hang on. Oh, Divine Comfort can't be used in slot 1. It would have to be a Dazzling Light, Judgment, Divine Grace. It would have to be Divine Comfort just to fill the slot, but that's a little disappointing that they don't have 4 abilities for position 1, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Alright, chat, let's do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it hard, fast, and with 4 very holy ladies. It's like the worst adult film ever on the internet. And then we really need to get some deeds so we can expand our hero barracks so that we can do some ridiculous things. Okay, the dream is real. I don't think I'm going to be sending them against the Necromancer somehow. I think they would die horrendously. Brawler's Gloves would actually be really useful for that person in position 1. I might actually get that, and then I can equip my Vestal with Brawler's Gloves. Okay, so who was what? Schneidel is position 4 because both heals and 2 magic nukes. Bunny is position 3 because Judgment, which is nuke, stun, big heal, and illuminate, which is for the torch and minus 20 dodge on enemies. Position 2 is Sis, and position 1 is then Robin, I'm guessing. I mean, it doesn't actually really make a difference because they're both loaded out the same. And it's a party called the Undying Light! Aha! Aha! Yes! Alright, that's it. We are going to win at the game of life, chat. My god, this is like the most ridiculous idea, but in theory, this team should be more or less unkillable. More or less. Okay, who's the most stressed? That'd be you, okay. So... where would we even begin trinketing this out? Okay, healer needs to have the least stress. We don't have any sort of stress management skills in this, so that kind of sucks. 20% stun skill. That'll be good on position 3 nuker. Because stuns. And then I think we just basically need stuff. Okay, so do we have anything that improves accuracy to... We've got that, but that's only bonus accuracy to melee skills, which is basically Mace Bash. I'll take it anyway, because it's necessary. Where was it? You need to not miss Mace Bash, like, every single time. It's just awful. Someone's saying, wait until they all get stressed. The team is full now, but it's about to get cleared with 4 spots. No, it isn't. I do not think that this team will wipe. I have the faith that this team will be only moderately terrible. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to send them into a long dungeon. Let's not do that. Let's send them into a short dungeon. I don't trust these... I don't trust this team to do a long dungeon. We shouldn't, in theory, need torches. I'll take 4 just in case, but we shouldn't actually really need them, because for all of the abilities we should be able to keep the illumination up, but that relies on us having a lot of fights. So, shovels and keys. What is this? Warren. So we need herbs. Of course you need holy water and some anti-venom. Alright. Alright. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen, chat? Famous last words. The gimmicks begin.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Chat just got triggered because I don't trust women with the long job.
Watch your step.
It's true, I am horrendously sexist like that. Okay, stack of books. Yeah, you can read that. It'll only drive you a little bit insane. It's fine. Oh god. Oh dear, 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 dear. Yes! This is it! Our first fight with our 4 Vestal team. Alright. Let's get some stuns going. Bunny opening up with the stun on the wretch. Perfect. Let's try and stun the Carrion Eater. Schneidel landing the stun as well. So we've got one thing which is going to be able to swing at us this turn, so send Sis to get the Hand of Light, which she's going to miss. Guaranteed. And Robin, you can also try to Hand of Light. There you go. It landed. Sis has been put to shame by the Lobby, who actually managed to hit the damn target. Someone is taking the bet that only one of the team will die. Come on, chap. You're such a pessimistic bunch. I have faith that these people will succeed without totally dying. Alright, let's start judging the swine. If we come across a load of really high stress stuff, that could be a problem, but otherwise I'm pretty sure that this party could actually work fine. See? Look at this. Look at this. Heal up the front line. Hit it with some minus dodge so that hopefully Sis doesn't miss. Smack it with a stick. Look at that. Perfect. And we came out with more torch than we had when we went in. This is hilarious. I'm actually gonna try and avoid using torches. I just want to see if we can... Oh, look at this. Okay, so the torch has gone in with 69. Let's see how high we can get with this. Okay, you need anti-venom. It's not your turn though, so... Whose turn is it, Schneet? It is your turn. Oh, you ran out of the poison thing. Okay, that's fine. Right. Let's start nuking people with some stuns. And some minus damage things. Let's try and stun the big guy. Bunny laying down all the crits in this run.
Give them no quarter.
Someone's matching a bet of 6 that Robin dies. I think you'd be better off betting that she's going to go insane before dying, but hey, you know, it's your bet. Let's give that guy some minus damage and accuracy, because fuck that guy. Not that it really matters, actually, because I don't think that we're gonna have problems with people going low on health. The problem is gonna be people going high on stress and freaking out and not following any sort of orders at all. That's gonna be the problem. Bunny laying down all the stuns. See, Sis, this is how you land abilities. And the dodge, look at that.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we kind of need to start getting some ranged nukes going on. What I will say about this party is they do seem to kind of... They're not massive damage dealers. Fights will be very long. Although I've got to say, this is shorter than that weird party we ran through, like, what was it, the 3rd or 4th dungeon? Where everything just seemed to last literally forever. So... it's not entirely a terrible way of doing... Sis, come on. Missing literally everything. You are the worst ever.
You require only the strength to follow it.
Someone's saying, so after Deus Vult, we're going to go all Jester. I am very tempted to try an all Jester run, but that means I'd have to get all of the Jesters. It's such an absurdly suboptimal way of playing things, having like 4 of any one class and trying to do multiple runs like that. Because you're taking up so much space. Oh no. Bunny got dodged. It's the first time for everything, don't worry about it. Happens to everyone. Someone's saying you need an all-flagellant party. You cannot have an all-flagellant party. You can only have one flagellant per party. They refuse to team up with each other. Because apparently all of the burden of suffering and all of that can't be shared. So, you know, they gotta be the one and only. They need to be very special. Look at this, we don't even need... Who needs torches? Does Sis have a disease that's causing him to miss? Yes. He has a disease that's minus 10 accuracy. That's why I gave him the hood, which gives him +5 on melee strikes. The problem is it means that he misses, like, every single spell that he casts. Yeah, let's just try and stun most of everything.
Be gone.
There you go! Sis landing the mace blow. I gotta say, this party is not entirely unsuccessful. It's not entirely the worst party ever. Look at that! Cleared out 3 spiders. Easy. Easy round. Look at that. We've only got to explore 90% of rooms. Alright, let's touch that with some of that. We'll loot some gold. We don't really need the food, but we'll loot the gold, because gold is awesome. Let's get the lowest stress one to touch the trap. And then we'll go back that way and do these 2 rooms. This is annoying. It's like having to turn on the bloody torches. Put some holy water on them. Just touch them, you'll be fine. Hey, Sis became an Eldritch Slayer. Because she's very well known for being able to hit everything and do all of the murder. Apparently Siegfried always had faith in this party. Are you sure you always had faith in this party? Because I seem to recall you declaring that everyone in this party was going to die. Or was that the other Siegfried? There we go. First mission done, absolutely no problems. Look at that.
Oak's labyrinth may yet prove to be navigable.
Now, hopefully, if fate should smile upon us, we shall have a crusader waiting for us in the wagon.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory.
Ah, we don't. That's so sad. But we've got a leper, and I don't have a leper yet. And a second antiquarian, and I really need a second antiquarian. Which means that I have to upgrade the hero barracks. If I upgrade the hero barracks, we will be able to have, like, many more heroes. But then I'll end up inevitably filling it with people that... that aren't going to be... Chat has noticed and has also taken a slight bit of amusement in the fact that Bunny has just acquired deviant tastes. Yeah. It's so very fitting. Would you like to screenshot that, chat? I'll just leave it up there for a few seconds so you can screenshot that and then spam it at her on Minds or something like that and just be like, so this is the thing that happened when you entered the gaming world as a Vestal in Darkest Dungeons. Well, it seems very true to life and accurate, don't you think? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Someone is saying that now Bunny wants to hold hands as well. Yes. Yes, it is. It's true. That is exactly... that's all she wants, just to hold hands with someone in a bar somewhere. Completely normal. Nothing horrendously filthy and deviant about that in any way, shape, or form at all. Oh, dear. Okay, so... I do want a second antiquarian, and I do kind of want that leper. Because lepers are just amazing. They are actually awesome. And we do kind of need a second antiquarian, because I can't keep just spamming Zera. I do want a leper. I do want a leper, because I really like lepers. They're They are the strongest, like, melee hitters. And this one's got +5 accuracy. That's really good, because, like, their accuracy and speed are, like, the two things that lepers lack the most. I want a leper. We're going to upgrade the hero barracks, and we're going to take a leper. I kind of want to take a second abomination as well, because that way I can start doing, like, many abomination runs. I can aim for the triple abomination Houndmaster run, just for fun. But also having multiple abominations actually works out really, really well, because it means you only have 2 slots to fill. So it becomes a lot easier. It becomes a lot easier. We'll do it. We'll take a second abomination. We have so many holy people, we actually need to... We actually need that. Lewis wants... Oh, you're preparing for dibs on the leper. That's good. Because we've not got enough people. You're not having a second character, it would just get way too confusing. Lewis is happy for his abomination brother. We are going to have to change how this abomination looks so that it's not the same as you. There you go. Look at that stylish crimson cloak there. Look at that. Mad styling. Now I'm going to change the leper up, because that I think is the best looking one. White robes, full gold armor. Fuck yeah. Alright. So we have 2 characters. No, we're not getting the antiquarian as well. I've only got 2 slots left, and I've got to save that for, I've got to save those up for, you know, our crusaders and our everything. We can only have 28 heroes, so we've got to start being a little bit more select in what we take, and we might actually have to start bidding farewell to a few of our other people, and maybe getting rid of one of our men-at-arms, or something like that, or getting rid of our Hellion or something. Oh, I do like the Hellion. I think the Hellion has got some interesting potential. Maybe do Hellion and some abomination craziness. That could be fun. So anyway, I think I'm going to do like one more run, and then I'm going to end up calling it a night. I don't think I'm going to send out the 4 Vestals again. I think we're going to have to try something a little bit different, because I think they all need to sort of deal with their stress problems. And we don't have nearly enough crests to upgrade anything, so... Schneedle, go meditate. Robin... Oh, what's your quirk? You're a gambler. You need to go gamble, then. You can't gamble because that guy is there. God damn it. Yeah, we need to send Bunny to go and do something. We can't send her to the brothel because she's a filthy degenerate. So go to the Abbey and pray to a higher power for forgiveness. For your filthy deviant lifestyle. Okay. What do we need? Okay, so we have an abomination. We're gonna have to name this abomination. And fuck it. I'm just calling it Lewis's brother. He has no name of his own. It's Lewis and his brother. There you go, they're twins. Separated at birth. It's gonna be a wonderful, wonderful thing. And we're gonna just name it after some... We're going to name our leper after some random person in the chat. Because apparently no one wants it. No one wants to be a leper. No one wants to be a filthy, disease-infested thing, because apparently that's just... It's a frowned-upon thing, and no one wants to do it. Oh no, we have someone who, Am I really doing this? Am I really doing this, Lewis? Am I really calling it Lewis's brother? I think I might have to, yes. I think I might have to, because it's funny. We've got someone else just randomly shouting dibs, so we're gonna call it... Let's actually try and spell it right, shall we? I believe that's Welsh, is it? Is that Mithrin Eris or something? Emrys? I can't remember. I swear that's a Welsh name for Mithrin there. Oh well. But yes, we have Lewis and Lewis's brother, because that's not going to get in any way confusing at all. If someone wants to take the abomination, then I will call it something else if someone really wants it. But otherwise, we're going to stick with that because it's going to be rather amusing otherwise. Alright, let's create a party and then we'll drag them back into the blacksmith and all of that stuff. And then I will end this particular thing after that run, and then we'll come back and maybe go after some bosses and some crazy shit like that. Let's do some battle runs, shall we? Is there anything that's really useful? Another VESTAL thing. That is a nice antiquarian charm, actually. But we need stuff that's going to drop things that are useful. That one's going to drop portraits, so we'll do that because we need portraits. We need everything. All right. So we're going to be sending out Lewis and his brother, I believe, because why would we not want to do this? It's too good. It's way too funny to have two abominations. This does mean that the frontline abomination is going to have to basically transform in every single fight, because otherwise he won't be able to do anything, unless I stick him as a position 3, which means we'd need a position 1 and a position 4. But I kind of want position 3 to be the Jester, because abominations cause a lot of stress. Either that, or I stick a Man-at-Arms position 1, and then have Siegfried position 4, and we just say, to hell with your stress. But I could imagine that going really, really badly. We'll try a high-stress run. Do a crazy high-stress party. So just that, and that. So then we would then kind of be lacking in heals, which means we would have to then have the Occultist as position 4 for the big heals. Ah! This is called the Wolf Parade, apparently, that we've found an interesting lineup, apparently. So, yeah. Could be fun. Could be fun. That does give a town event. That's cool. Now I'll do this because it'll give us a town event. Town events are good. So we're gonna do a high stress run here. So we've got a pair of abominations. The front one will have to mutate every single round in order to attack, but that's fine. We've got a Jester who is basically going to be position 3 spam inspiring tune in order to deal with it. So it's fine. And then we have an Occultist who will be our healer, and shit like that. I wonder if there's any other interesting stuff. Rums have replaced it with that. Would that be an interesting thing according to the game? No? You're beyond it. Yeah. So boring. Oh well. Now we're gonna have the Wolf Parade, because it sounds awesome. Okay. Let's take these dudes back into town. We'll see if they need anything upgraded. Which they do. So we'll give them full upgrades and go to the guild as well. So, oh god, this is the problem with abominations. If you're going to use them, you need to upgrade literally everything. Okay, what's Siegfried got? Weird reconstruction, weakening curse, artillery, and stab. And then everyone else is too low to need anything upgraded. Alright. Let's do it. We're gonna do it, chat. It's gonna be abominable. You see what I did there? Do we need to deal with anyone's stress beforehand? We kind of need to deal with Robin, but nah, you can't because you're a gambler. Filthy degenerate gambler. Alright. Let's get in there, chat, with the Wolf Parade. We have all of these, all the pickaxes. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to need the food. Shovels, keys. Going into the warrens, so medicinal herbs are necessary. A couple of... Actually... Oh no, Absolution doesn't deal with Blight, does it? Yeah, so we're going to need anti-venom and medicinal herbs. Do I want to take an extra shovel and key? I'll take an extra key just in case. And torches. Let's not forget torches. God damn it. Let's get rid of that. Pull or hex? Pull. Yeah, we'll use pull. Okay. Check everything works okay. 4, 4, 4, 4. That's fine. We can mess around with some people's positioning, which is nice. 2 middle bleeds, which is good. And buffs for that and stress management, fine. Position 2 Abomination, probably going to be spending most time in human form. Manacle Hits, which is a mediocre damage stun. Beast Bile, very good for the Blight. And Absolution, because it's necessary. With the potential to mutate and rake things and rage them if necessary. Front position Abomination will have to transform all the time. Let's see, if that's level 2, is how much is that better by? Minus 40%. 2 times plus 17 damage buff. It's not really huge enough to say, like... Yeah, it's not a huge enough difference to say that we need 1 up front. Alright. So, double check. 12 food, that's enough food. 8 torches, that's enough. Couple of shovels. Some keys. Anti-venom and holy water and medicinal herbs, because these are necessary. And a billion pickaxes. Let's do it, chat. Unleash the wolf. Alright, chat. Let's get in there and do all of the things. All of the things that you have always wanted to do.
Finding the stuff
We're going to be doing all of them today.
Now it must be carried home.
Here we go, chat. Let's get in there. Okay, first thing. Let's give everyone some buffs. Speed, accuracy, and crit. Alright. Stun the guy who's going to do psychological damage, hopefully. Because it's a real pain in the arse. Pull him forward.
A singular strike.
And then Lewis's brother is going to murder him. With the transformation. Oh yeah.
And improvement.
There is one thing which I really want to get actually on the workshop. There's a really cool Abomination skin which turns it into like a bird sort of beast thing. It looks really, really cool. I might actually get that and play through the run with it. But I kind of want to like not use workshop stuff on this one. I want to sort of keep it as vanilla as possible for this run because, yeah, the entire point is to do the Crimson Court stuff as nature and God intended. Give it the raking murder. This team's pretty good.
At least promises success.
Got to admit, this team is actually pretty legit. There's a thing. Use the quest item on the quest item. Oh, there's a secret door over there as well. We are going to be achieving all of the things. This isn't even a loot whore run, but we're going to be getting the loot. Look at that.
Glittering gold, Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, that was pretty good. Head on into this room, get another quest item. Oh no, it's not a quest item. Treasure item. Derpy derpy derp. Someone says that I want to play with birds. No, I just really like the graphic. Also, one thing that you got to bear in mind is birds are dicks. Just all birds. Every single bird in the world is a dick. Like, birds are just the biggest dicks. It's basically like scientific fact. Let's do some nukes. I suppose we've got a Jester for stress management, don't we? I could actually just give that to our nuker healer dude. It doesn't really matter that it's plus 20 stress. Although that could then go really, really badly wrong, because many beasts. Well, now you just get to murder everyone, so it's not all bad. Lewis's brother doing the work. Jester is literally just spamming stress control at this point. That's your job now. Congratulations, who was our Jester? Was it Endless Mystery or something like that? He's basically just become the news era. Like, your job is to just spam one buff thing. Like, forever. Might as well give yourself some absolution. Heal and less stress. It's all good. Drag that thing forward. It might die. Or the beast will solve it. We do need crests. Stack some torches in a way that makes sense. It was unlocked, but it was trapped. Terrible. Alright, let's feed everyone. Journal pages. Who even cares? That's pretty good. I think we'll get to around there and then camp and then go for the rest of the place. Let's try and get some stuns, mutate the other abomination, and then go nuts. Apparently someone in chat really likes being in the same time zone as me. They never miss these notifications. They wake you up and then you stay up late watching them. Is that really a good thing, though? You know, staying up super late in order to watch some rando badly playing a game on the internet? Like, don't you think you've got maybe some more important things to do in your life than that? I'm not judging you or anything, Broseph, but seems like a weird priority to have. I've always thought it's kind of weird, you know, just watching people play video games and all that sort of shit, which, you know, obviously it's not, because I watch people playing video games as well, but it just, you know, when you actually think about it, it seems kind of weird. It's like, why on earth would you watch someone else doing the thing that you could just, like, you know, do yourself? Well, apparently there's entertainment in it. But, you know, I like it because I get to chat with chat, as opposed to, you know, main channel live streams where I don't have a hope in hell of doing that. It's basically an impossibility.
Give them no quarter.
So there are people who feel honoured about stuff like that, and then there's Teal Deer. Yeah. Yeah, there is. No, I do appreciate the fact that people do watch, but, you know, I just find the entire genre of, like, watching and Let's Playing and shit just to be a bit, sort of, odd. But, you know, it's weird.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about that. We just need to destroy this. There we go. Let's continue onwards. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that I love chat. Let's not go nuts here, shall we? Damn. Well, Siegfried got made very depressed. You'll be fine, bro, don't worry. Ah, I feel almost kind of sorry for our Jester. He's literally just spamming one ability in order to try and keep everyone else somewhat sane.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Ah, so depressing. But you're doing an important job, Endless Mystified, Misty. I don't know what I should call you. But you're doing a very important job. You're making sure that this hulking abomination at the front here doesn't drive anyone insane. Speaking of not driving people insane, here's an interesting thing to consider, just from a lore perspective. Abominations get stressed out seeing each other mutate. That seems kind of weird. You know, because they're abominations, they mutate. They know that there are other abominations who also mutate. So, I mean, why is seeing another abomination mutating like, oh shit, son? Unless it's like some sort of reminder of the thing that you are, and that's like, oh yeah, I'm one of those too. That's why everyone hates me. Oh, and then they just get kind of sad. I don't know, just an interesting thing to consider. Kind of want this guy to just sit and spam Absolution for a while, so he doesn't go completely insane from this constant mutant spamming.
The blood quickens.
I gotta admit, this is a pretty fun team, but stress is high. Stress is definitely the thing to be managing in this case. Apparently Lewis and his brother have anxiety issues. Is that what it is? You're sort of self-conscious. When the other one mutates, you're like, oh, shit. Maybe I'm gonna be doing that soon. It's not good. Not good, bro. Go try and work on that. Who's the most stressed person? Lewis. Sympathetic transformation strain. I want to do it too. It's possible. You ever look in the mirror while mutating? It's disturbing. I can honestly say that I have not looked in the mirror while I'm mutating. Normally I mutate in my sleep, if you know what I mean. Giggity-goo. I'm just going to leave him to actually spam Absolution. Might as well just get his stress really down so he can, like, mutate a load in the next fight, and it'll be less of a problem. Does mean this fight's going to go on a little bit longer, but, for the sake of making it, like, better for the next round, making life easier later on, we're looking ahead here. This is why I want to sort of try that 3 Abomination, 1 Houndmaster thing. Because they've all got, like, the ability to sort of de-stress themselves and to, like, heal themselves. So it would be a very sort of weird, self-sufficient party. But I reckon that would be, like, a really fun one to try.
As victories mount, so
yeah, we can... Oh no, fuck journal pages, acquire gold. Way more important. Empty sack. Now that is depressing. We got a battle room with a curio. I think halfway point that room, that's going to be the room to camp in. Okay. Mutate away, Broseph. Doesn't matter, everyone's used to it. You're fine. Go nuts. You should probably absolve yourself a little bit. I'm gonna need you to also de-stress everyone, because this... Sweet jeez, this run is crazy high stress. It's a good thing we haven't actually encountered, like, too many enemies which are sort of major stress dealers, because this could go really badly really, really quickly.
Be gone, fiend.
Insta-kill. Lewis's brother, MVP, doing all the damage.
Pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Pretty fucking crazy, pretty crazy damage dealing, gotta say. A 3 abomination team is actually looking more and more appealing as we go on, just from a damage perspective. Can you imagine, like, 3 mutated abominations just going absolutely fucking ham on a team, or, like, just, they annihilate it. Because Rake is like a self-stacking buff thing. The more you use it, the more it just stacks up damage. It'd be crazy, you'd do so much. You would do so goddamn much damage. It would actually be a little bit absurd. This might actually be a time for the Jester to strike for once. Okay, mutate. And... Lewis began... I think that was Lewis's brother, but from just catching a quick glimpse, it looks like Lewis was just heavy breathing from that. That would be a really interesting mechanic, actually, for abominations. You know, if one of them mutates, the other one, like, maybe has a chance of mutating as well. You could actually have, like, a sympathy mutation. You'd get so fucked over in some dungeons because of RNG nonsense, but it would be pretty hilarious. Half of the fun of this game is just RNG dicking you over every so often. Who wants to touch the stone? Touch the stone. Be disturbed. Ah, crap. Lewis went nuts and became masochistic.
Those who covet injury
Sweet.
find it in no short supply.
This is going to make this a lot more interesting. We now have an insane abomination. Probably just shouldn't have touched that, but, you know, it's fun.
The brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay, I think now is definitely the time to, Shut up, Lewis's brother. How much food do we have here? A full 8. We could go with that and just minus everyone's stress and get the food, get the HP back. Let's do that. Sort that out. Okay. Psych up. Bonus 25%. Bonus 20% stress. Yeah, maybe not. Minus 30 stress. That seems important for him. We definitely have to have unspeakable commune. It's just necessary, so we don't get any stupid shit. Turn back time on Lewis. Lewis's brother, anyway. Just so he doesn't go completely nuts and have a heart attack and die. Okay, psych up. I don't want to do that because plus 20 stress is, like, horrendous. Quickening is basically going to be necessary. And de-stress someone, might as well give the Jester a little bit less stress. Might as well, we'll be okay.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright,
Such blockages
let us
are
proceed
unsurprising.
ever
These
onwards
tunnels predate
to
even the
glorious,
earliest
glorious
settlers.
victory.
Watch your step.
Lewis, get hold of your brother. He's ruining everything for everyone. You just need to make him hold his shit together for a little bit longer.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Stop getting stressed, everyone. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be fine. Actually, I think I will. I will activate that, actually. I've got the stuff for it.
If only treasure could staunch the
Might as well.
of otherworldly corruption.
Alright. There is... Oh, of course the last shrine is in the last room, so there's at least 2 battles. Because what we really need is the chance for Lewis's brother to completely go insane and have a heart attack and die. I actually kind of, like, don't want him to mutate anymore, because he'll have a fucking heart attack and die. I think I just need him to absolute himself. Just spam it.
Back to the pit.
I think that may be a necessity. Just sort yourself out, bro. Just gonna try and distress him as much as we can. He'll still be a masochist, but it'll be a bit less of a problem. You are just awful.
The ground quakes.
I listened to your music before, but I don't want to listen to it again. Sounds kind of like a not-so-subtle way of saying that he sucks at playing the lute. Lewis's brother is a dick. That's what I've learned from this run.
Masterfully executed.
Someone in chat's pointing out that the 4 Vestal party was less stressed than this. Yes. Yes, they were, even though they had no stress management abilities. But also keep in mind that they went through a shorter dungeon, and it was a dungeon that didn't have any... or they didn't really encounter any stress-causing enemies. So, you know, it was very different conditions. Dude, just spam absolution on yourself. Just try and get your head back into the game a little bit. Bro, shut up. You're ruining it for everyone. Be quiet. Would you like to just absolute yourself a little bit more? No, you're gonna mark yourself as well. Literally come at me, bro. Lewis, you really need to get a handle on your brother here. He's just... he's messing with everyone. He's got the party on tilt. You know, it's not good.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, let's just move on, get the last dungeon done, or the last room done, which should contain our quest item. Lewis's brother. Calm your fucking tits, Broseph. Did I miss an animal shrine somewhere? I must have missed an animal shrine somewhere. I bet it's probably that one. Because I didn't go that way. Just absolve yourself some more. So where the hell is the last shrine? It must be on one of these, because where did I go?
Emptiness revealed themselves.
Oh, I'll have to worry about it once I've dealt with all of this. And once I hopefully heal my occultist so he doesn't fucking die. Just mutate, bro. Clear this stuff out. Give them less chance to murder my occultist. Ah, truly the mighty heal that you really needed. 4 sodding HP. Wonderful. Brilliant heal, Siegfried. Try again. That was better. 11.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
I'll take all of that stuff because I kind of need it. Okay, so I'm guessing, what was the path which I took? Down, round there, up, and like that. So it's probably going to be one of... Oh, there it is. Bollocks. Okay. Well, at least I know where it is. It's just a straight line in that direction. And I have no torches, so we're going to be walking there in the dark. Yay! Yay! Everyone is going to end up really rather stressed and probably very hungry. Did you ever wonder, or did you ever wish that maybe the curio markers would have been nice if they had a different one for a quest location marker on the minimap? Can't help but think that would be pretty fucking cool right about now. Doesn't matter. Easy enough. Here we go. Boom. Easy game, easy life. Back to the hamlet. Someone in the chat has just said you essentially just did half the dungeon for no reason. Yes, that is exactly what happened. But you know, it's it's not the destination that matters, it's the journey. Or something like that. That's normally the excuse that people use when they did a load of really pointless stuff, right? And Siegfried is now obsessed with the paranormal. Seems completely normal. Why wouldn't he be? He's an occultist.
The twisting tunnels no longer exhale the toxic
Ah, we actually get a load of benefit in the Warrens quest. Okay, that's really cool. So I think that's going to be the next place. Okay. Stagecoach! Gift Crusader! It happened, chat. The Stagecoach Gift Crusader. Ah, look at this. Look at this nonsense. We can now Deus Vault properly. Which skin haven't we used? Sunbro, blue, red, white, purple. Okay. Ah, we did it. We fucking did it, chat. I am far more excited than I sound. I'm actually just quite tired at the moment because it's getting pretty late here. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. That was not the plan. It was not the plan at all. But I just kind of went with it. His abilities are really not the ones which I would pick. Okay. Okay. I think, chat, we have to do a 4 Crusader run. I can't... Can I leave it here with 4 Crusaders? and not do the 4 Crusader run? Can I leave it here and not do a Deus Vault run? You know what? I can. I'm going to leave it here, and next time I'm streaming, we will start with the Deus Vault run. We'll start with the 4 Crusader run. Desu Vaults, indeed, chat. But before we go, we do have to name our 4th and final Crusader. And then I must sort out all of the everything. I mean, I could just call him Vault. Because Deus Vault, after all. It is pretty necessary. But we need a name, chat. We need a name. Go on, let's come up with something. Either that, or I will just assign it to some rando. And you don't want that to happen, chat. Someone is just saying the orgasm has been refused. Yes, it has, chat. I'm going to keep you on the edge until next week when we next do it. We have a claimer. Shane. However the fuck you're supposed to say that. There we go. We're doing it. Ah, look at this. It's beautiful. It is a thing of beauty. A thing of magnificent and glorious beauty. Quad Crusader run. We had the 4 Vessel run. We're going to have a 4 Crusader run. And if all goes well and I'm able to get enough stuff to upgrade our hero barracks at some point in the future, we might be able to have a triple Abomination Houndmaster run, or something crazy like that. Anyway, we need to sort out some people's stress, and then I'm going to fuck off into the night and go to sleep. Lewis's brother, you have a million problems. Go and enjoy your time with some whores. Because it's going to be necessary. Lewis, you also have all of the problems, so we're going to send you to go gamble some. To be fair, I think for the amusement value, I probably could have got 2 slots and put the Lewis brothers in together in the brothel. They're very close. They do everything together. Everything. Actually, I really should do that because yeah, I'm gonna actually cancel that. Because I actually need that open for Robin. I completely forgot about her ability. There you go, Lewis. Lewis and Lewis's brother. And they're both choosing you and you. There is a massive 6-way going on. They're very close brothers like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's terrible. As for Siegfried, you just go cloister yourself away somewhere. It's fine. And we can sort out some other problems and diseases and shit while we're here. Just while I'm blowing all of my money, you know? Might as well blow it all. Sort out one of Schneidl's problems. Sort out your disease resist and we'll send Sis to get rid of this bloody rabies. Minus 10% accuracy turns out to be a really big problem if you're trying to get a Vestal to actually hit some things. Yeah. I wonder if there's any heroes with stats that I want to lock in yet. Natural swing could be used. I kind of want to lock natural swing in for our leper. Because lepers, they really need to hit. The problem is when they miss, it's such a big thing to lose. Sluggo could be good for man-at-arms. Hard-skinned would actually be really good for Mangina. Slugger, that, there's so many good things. And I'm still never 100% sure on which ones I want to prioritize. It always basically falls down to extra damage on skills or things that keep people alive. That always seems to be the best ones to lock in, but... I don't know. Yeah, someone's saying, seriously, just up your dudes at the blacksmith. All of my dudes, every single person who has gone on a run has been upgraded at the blacksmith. You know, so... I'll be doing that next run anyway for these guys, because, well, they need it. But generally before I go in on runs, everyone hits the blacksmith. Except for all these people who have leveled up as a result of their runs. But I'll be doing that probably next time. I'm gonna wrap things up there, I think, because, well, it's... What time is it? Absurdly late. It's 1 AM here. I had absolutely no intention of staying awake this long, but we just went from strength to strength, and we've got a 4 Crusader run lined up for next round, chat. So you better be here and ready and prepared for the next one, because we're going to be going Deus Vult. Look, I'm going to give you the teaser. I'm going to give you the teaser. Look, that's what it's going to look like. Look at that, chat. That is going to be the next run. You better be here for it, because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be hilarious. Deus absolutely will vault. I'm just going to say there, chat, I'm done. We're all done. I'm tired. I need to go to sleep, and you should probably also go to sleep as well. So, fare thee well, chat. I will see you all next time for the glory of the thing, the crusading, the conquest, the... No doubt some feminist somewhere is going to accuse me of white supremacy because of the last crusade party. They'll be like, oh, he did it because Western colonialism and... all sorts of stupid shit like that. Anyway, fare thee well, chat. I shall see you the next time that I do this for the glorious vaulting of the Deus.